All right, who do you think has the lowest? Is it Will the Farter, Grillo, Eric the Actor?
I think it's Eric.
You think Eric has the lowest?
I think it's Eric.
I'm going to say it's Will the Farter.
I'll take action on that. I say Eric the Actor will lose to Will the Farter.
Okay.
That's just how much money you want.
Let me see.
I'll put money on myself on that, too, because there's no way in the world I'm going to get lower than that.
Well, you don't have any money. No one will bet with you. I'll go 100 with you on that. I say Eric is lower than Will the Farter.
Really?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm taking your 100.
All right. Good. All right. There you go.
Yeah.
So you're saying Eric the Actor. Eric, what do you think of that? That Robin believes you are smarter than Will the Farter.
Well, I hope that she wins.
Thank you. Don't let me down.
Eric, do you want to put any action? I know you have $711 in cold hard cash from 7-Eleven.
You can bet.
Do you want to bet on yourself against any of these guys?
No, I would prefer to stay out of the betting pool.
Eric, are you going to freak out if they find out you're retarded?
Oh, stop.
Well, let's say they say,
He's
listen.
not.
You say no way.
No.
What is retarded, doctor said? What would be considered retarded?
Retarded, full-on retarded would be below 70.
All right. Eric, if you're below 70, which I don't believe you are, if you are below 70, would you just freak out?
Well, I doubt I am, so...
So you would freak?
I guess a little bit.
Okay. Will the Farter, no way you're retarded, right?
There's absolutely no way.
Grillo, if we find out you're below 70, it'll be... All right.
But where does Bobo fall? Is Grillo Bobo, or Bobo going to be Grillo?
Well, there's a bet right there.
I think the race is Bobo, Grillo, and Sal. Like, you can go Sal's the benchmark.
Right. Sal had 102.
Right.
You want to know if Bobo is going to be below 102? The answer is yes, in my opinion. I love Bobo.
I thought you were betting on me.
I'm saying you're lower. I am betting on you. I'm betting you're lower than Sal.
You changed it.
Well, I'm looking at you in that toupee. Anybody with any intelligence would know. I think Burt Reynolds is a moron, and I think you are. No, I think that...
wow.
Who is that? Anyway, Darth Vader on the phone.
Mel Gibson.
I'm going to say I believe that Bobo is going to score lower than a 102, Robin.
Okay.
Anybody want action on that?
No.
Okay, all right. No one believes that. I believe Steve Garillo will go lower than...
you think Sal's smarter than Grillo?
I believe Sal is smarter than Steve. No offense. Grillo, I love you. I dedicated a book to you. You were my intern.
I'm telling you.
You were a guy in charge of my potato. You never got it right.
Never got it right.
All right, so here we go. I would say you are lower than 102.
Do you think he's the lowest in the group?
No.
I believe it's going to be Eric the Actor is the lowest. Sorry, Eric. I believe...
Grillo next?
I believe Grillo next, Bobo after that, and Will the Farter will be a big surprise. I believe Will...
I'll take that bet.
Go ahead.
$50 that Ganji will fart.
Go higher. Go higher.
I didn't bring enough money in with me today. All right, $100?
I will take that bet.
Okay, how much?
I will take that bet for 100.
All right, I say Will the Farter, Ganji. I got 100 with Gary, and I got 100 with Robin.
Oh, can I get 100 on that?
100 on that. Anybody who wants.
Okay, $100 that Ganji will the Farter.
All right, Sal, you got it. $100.
All right.
Sal, you good for it, or I got to wait a year?
I got it in my pocket.
Go ahead. How'd you get it?
He stole. He robbed.
Long story. All right.
I didn't jerk off for 2 weeks in the boots.
Hey, Sal, can you get out of my office?
Why, you don't like him in there?
You know, he touches my stuff and he's gross and he jerks off at the booth. Get out.
All right. Yeah, but he hasn't jerked off in the boots for 2 weeks. That's how he got the $100.
That is a lie.
Is that right, Sal?
That's true.
All right.
And look, I am awake.
And you're also fat in that white T-shirt.
Sal, you are freaking me out. I'm not used to anyone being awake in that office.
What's that?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, now you really
Get out there. All right. Or Ralph. Ralph is on the air. Yes, Ralph.
Hey, now.
Hey, now. Hey, participant. What was your IQ? 118 or 112 or
112.
112.
Oh, yes, Ralph. What do you want to bet?
I'm very happy to hear Eric's participating. This is great.
Eric, Ralph is pleased you're participating.
Very pleased.
Guys, turn off the microphone in Gary's office. Sal just royally. Go ahead, Ralph.
He's only at 102.
Right.
I'll take that John Hine bet if you want, that he's not going to be 128 or over.
I believe he will be. How much money do you want?
$50.
$50, you're on. John Hein will score over a 128, and I've got a lot of money riding on it.
Yes, you do.
Absolutely. Notice Fred is not betting at all.
No, what's going on, Fred?
And you think
because I don't like the betting line, but I do have an exact order of who I think is going to come in.
Then give me a bet, Fred, that you like, and I'll tell you if I'll take it.
I'll say John's going to be over 128.
Well, I've already bet the farm on it.
So anybody else want to bet on that?
So John's going to be.
You know what? I'll take the under bet then.
John's going to be a 129 to be clear, right? Or up?
That's right.
I'll say 127. How's that?
All right, Fred. I'll give you. What do you want? $50?
$50.
$50. I got money, John. You better not. I think
you could bankrupt him.
I have news for you.
I might have to take another job and stay here.
Everybody's ignoring Will.
I think Will Murray did better than I did.
You do?
Do you think Will can beat John Hein?
Does anybody want to take money that Will Murray is the brightest guy here and that he will beat John Hein?
I say he is.
You do?
Here's my
order
right here.
Go ahead. What is your order?
My order is Will Murray, John, Ganji, Will the Farter, Bobo, Steve Grillo. I put a space in there, and then Eric at the bottom.
Everyone's got it. Does anyone have Eric higher than any of these guys?
I do.
No.
I said Eric was smarter than Will.
All right.
And it has nothing to do with his intelligence. I just don't think he got a good education.
What do you
Howard,
want? Yes.
I'll bet you Eric doesn't finish last. But that, he's not the
All
one.
right, how much?
$50?
$50, you're on.
All right.
Eric. You there?
Eric, you got money on you.
I'm here.
Did you? How'd you do, man?
Yeah, Ralph needs every dime he can get. What do you want, Sal?
I'll take $50 that will John Hein.
That will John Hein. All right, $50. You're on, Sal. Betting a bunch of guys that have no money.
You know what? I think I want that bet.
You want that bet?
Yeah.
You want it with Sal? Or you want it with me?
You want it with, you got money?
If it's Robin's money, I'll make it 100.
Go ahead, Robin. What are you betting?
I'm betting that Will is smarter than John.
Oh, you are? Then you got it with me.
Thank you,
How
Robin.
much money you want?
$100.
All right, $100. She agrees with you.
See, I think that's possible, but I don't think it's a good bet.
Why does everyone think Will's so intelligent?
Yeah,
where's this coming from? He's just walking around saying he's intelligent.
I never said that.
I think you have.
I work every day with Will.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a very, very bright guy. I guess you'd have to talk
What college did you go to? You could be flying under my radar.
In Syracuse. In spite of his college. I do think he's a very bright guy.
I'll tell you what's riding on this. What did you get on this, Jason, on the IQ test?
118.
All right.
That scares me because I do believe Jason's a brighter guy than I am.
Me too.
Right. Wow.
That's why I'm worried about my score.
118. So here's this point. You know, everyone always talks about, Will, you and Jason, if anything happens to Gary, who becomes the producer of the show?
Yeah.
Based on this test, whoever gets the higher IQ is going to be the producer.
What does Jason think about that?
Jason?
I want to gauge his response.
I'm fine with whatever Howard decides.
You can't even look
The question is, what does Gary think about it? I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, you're going somewhere.
What happened to Gary?
Yeah, Will's going to trip you.
Gary does a bunch of book appearances, and he has a heart attack and drives.
That's possible.
That's right.
Jeez, I got to think John Hein's going to Will, but now that everybody's so confident about Will, maybe he's hiding something.
Although I'll say one thing, I thought Gary was going to do way better on the IQ test than he did, and I think he's actually smarter than the IQ test reveals. I think his stress levels got to him, and he didn't perform as well.
You mean
I think that's the same thing that happened with John Hein.
All right.
Yeah. I think John is smarter than me, by the way. So.
All right.
No matter what this dopey test
I think
says.
it's time to find out. What do you guys think?
Any more action?
Right.
Any bets out there that anybody hasn't
Does anybody
heard
think Bobo's smarter than me? I'll take myself.
I don't. I do not believe Bobo will beat Sal. I think Bobo's below a 102.
Oh, me too.
I truly do.
I think Sal's the only one.
What is it, Benji?
Were you saying that Eric was the lowest?
Yes.
I'll say that he is not the lowest for 50.
Yeah, by the way, I'm not basing it on Wendy the retard and all. I'm talking about this group. All right, I say Eric's the lowest. Eric the actor.
Yeah,
all right, what do you want, 50 bucks?
Yeah.
All right, Benji, 50 bucks.
I think Bobo's going to be lower, but that's not part of the bet.
That's right. Doesn't matter. We're betting whether...
Bobo's lower, then he's not smarter than Sal.
Benji, you got $50 on that.
But does anybody want to bet what Eric actually got? I say he's between 70 and 85, which is
Let me
below
think
Eric.
about that. You're saying,
I'll take that bet.
You're saying Eric the actor is between 70 and 85.
Right.
Then where do you put Bobo?
85.
Sal, you did say if I live on the air, right?
Did you say that, Sal?
That proves that he's a card right there. You're delusional, too. It's all that toupee glue in your...
Right.
What did Jeff the Drunk do?
Jeff the Drunk had
98 or something?
I'll tell you, I got it right in front of me. Jeff the Drunk had an 89.
89.
Is it Eric? Will Eric be higher or lower than that?
I got to think Eric's higher than Jeff the Drunk. No?
I don't think so.
No? I got to think about that.
Fred, you're saying Eric will be 77 max?
You know, Jeff the Drunk...
Why are you saying that Eric's retarded?
He's not retarded.
I think Eric will be below Jeff the Drunk.
Really?
Yeah, see, I have a reason.
I don't think so.
And I can't even say what I think the reason is because I agreed not to say it. But
either Eric's a genius or he's not.
Well, there's something that Eric can't do that I agreed not to say that makes me think that he may not be able to do that well.
Mm-hmm. He's got a blind spot.
Well,
with multiplication.
I understand what you're saying, but there are other parts of the test.
Eric, do you think you got higher than an 89?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel when you took the test, Eric?
Pretty good.
Confident.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Mm-hmm. What if he...
What if he's a high?
What if he's smarter than Scott DePace?
A long shot kind of whacked out better would put all his money right on Eric and then really clean up.
Whacked out is the key word.
Don't even say that.
Why?
I'll be really bummed.
What if Eric...
No.
Why is everyone assuming Eric doesn't know anything?
I actually think Eric is smarter than Bobo.
You do?
Definitely, yeah.
What about people?
Well,
what are you going to do?
Leave work? Yeah, I might leave work.
You know what, Eric might...
I think he might be Bobo.
He might be the dark horse.
Eric, the thing that throws me off with you is a lot of times Eric doesn't get the joke. And that's what... like, Eric takes everything so seriously.
But I don't think he listens. I think Eric is so focused on Eric, he's not even hearing what's being said around him.
Wheels, what wisdom do you have to add before I reveal the results?
Oh, Howard, I wanted to comment after you heard Will's score, my nemesis.
What do you want to... Oh, you want to comment afterwards. Okay.
After Will, yeah.
How do you think Will's going to do?
He's a dummy. No, I'm pulling for him.
All right. Hold on. All right. I think it's time. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right.
Please.
I tell you what.
I don't even know what kind of money I got out there.
I don't either.
I'd like to take one more bet, though, with Fred. I will take Eric the Midget at 80 or above.
80 or above?
Yeah, the over and under on Eric. I'll take the over.
I'll take that, too.
You'll take the over on 80?
Yeah.
Over 80, huh?
Will Eric be over 80?
I would think he's over 80. I would think he's over 80.
I think so, too. Eric's not, you know.
Well, Fred guesstimated him for
Make
about...
the bet 84, and I'll take a bet.
82?
I'll take it.
82.
Right. I'll take a bet with both of you, what?
82 is good?
82 is good.
Oh, you're saying you got the under on that, Fred?
I've got under 82.
I'll take over on Eric on an 82.
Me too.
So how much can I get?
What do you want?
50 for me. 50 for me.
50
all around,
and
Fred.
50.
That's right. Okay.
Very good.
Very nice. Oh, yeah. Eric, you got over an 82, right?
I'm sure of that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right.
Why is he sure of that?
I'll up my bet on
Did
that
I just go into a bet here, Eric?
Hey, the only thing with Eric, did the psychologist do anything special because of his hands?
Well, what's his hands got to do with it?
The block test.
He can move blocks. Right, Eric?
Yeah, I did fine on that.
Okay.
All right. All right. If you remember our last results, when we last played this game, is everybody nervous? Oh, Gansy's ready to pass out.
Yeah, I'm taking some deep breaths over here.
Grillo, I'm dying, dude.
I want I'm starting to sweat.
Gorilla, why are you nervous?
I just knowing is probably the problem that I have right now. You know, I know I'm going to play slow. I just don't want to hear it.
By the way,
wasn't he studying to be an electrician? That takes brains.
Yeah, I never finished it.
All right, listen to me. Will the Farty, you're not nervous at all, are you?
I'm wondering why I'm at the very end of this line here.
No, no particular.
I know.
It's what everybody thought maybe or something. I don't know. Dr. Sitt, we should remind everyone, Andy Warhol supposedly was an 89 IQ, and this is one of the wealthiest, most successful men on the planet.
Get out of here. There's no way.
I read it. Am I right, Dr. Sitt, that in fact IQ doesn't necessarily mean how successful you'll be in life?
That is indeed a fact.
In fact, I'll tell you this. The reason I won't take the IQ test is I'm sure mine's lower than all of yours. Yeah, I'm telling you. I don't want to know.
Howard, when you're ready.
You're a genius.
We got the test waiting for you, Howard. It's got your name on it whenever you decide.
Thank you, Dr. Sitt. Keep sitting. All right, here we go. It's time to reveal. And by the way, Dr. Sitt, when are you on the radio? WBM? Where is that?
WBMB. It's a Baruch College radio station.
Baruch College radio station on radio.com, right?
WBMBradio.com or the sitdown.com.
And what do you talk about on the sit down?
It's going to be an education show where we talk about positive psychology through music and through other forms of media.
Okay.
All right. And then, by the way, Dr. Randy, you're on the phone. You gave Eric, the actor, his test. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. Dr. Randy, Eric had no special handicaps that prohibited him from doing well on the IQ test. Is that correct?
I think his physical handicap did come into play at some point.
Oh, it did.
With the blocks?
The blocks and also two of the processing speed tests, the symbol search and the coding.
I see.
Jeff had, by the way, you should know, Jeff the drunk had the same exact issues.
Right.
All right.
Okay, good. All right. Thanks, guys. All right. That does factor in. Thank you, Dr. Randy.
That makes it...
What? Whoa, Benji getting nervous on his bed?
Yeah, because that's
we should have asked
when
him
a person has
betting.
that kind of handicap, they're supposed to do special kinds of things.
Well, listen, Jeff the drunk scored an 89, had the same exact handicap.
That's why he got an 89. He shouldn't have.
Right.
Well, if I could jump in.
Yes.
You are allowed to substitute one test, but only one test. I didn't think it would be beneficial at that point, so I kept the test as it is.
You kept it standard. Good. I'm glad. All right. Thank you, Dr. Randy. All right. And now all discussion is closed.
Hey Howard.
I never close it with Benji.
Whatever happens with Eric, can you give his complete breakdown?
Listen, I'll do the same.
He's going to come out much lower than he should.
Listen to me. Let's find out.
All right.
Is everybody ready?
Yes.
We are ready.
I'm flipping out. Do you have a disguise I could put on if I really do bad? You're wearing it.
Yeah,
Nobody
just
knows
take
who
off
you
your
are.
hair.
Gorillo, you look the most panicked.
Yeah, I'm freaking out.
Eric, what's your disposition like right now? Are you nervous? Did I mention Concept by Howard Stern? Okay.
Graphics.
Graphics by Howard Stern.
Set design.
All right. All right, here we go. I've now looked at the...
Wait a minute. How come
Have you seen all the results?
No. I'm doing
just
them one at a time.
Okay.
I just looked.
All right.
I know the person who came in for a shock.
Uh-oh.
Really? That means
In for a shock.
Wow.
That means I make some money.
Gorillo, you look nervous.
Oh, God, dude. I'm going to throw up.
Bobo, what's going on? You
freaking out right now?
Why?
My chest is racing. Hey, Gary keeps standing by me.
He must think something.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you think Bobo is...
Here's the deal. As a producer, all jokes aside, I know that in my heart, Ganji, John, and Will aren't in the chase, but Will, the farter, Grillo, and Bobo are, so I want to be close to the person I think will win to get an immediate reaction.
Okay.
That's your feeling about this.
The person who came in with a score of 87.
I lost already.
That's below dullness.
What?
Isn't that below dullness?
No, that's right in dullness.
That's normal.
That's a
average intelligence.
Doctor said, what is 87? Would that be dull?
No, that's the low average.
Below average. I'm looking at a different scale.
Yeah, the chart
Low
here
average.
says 84, 113 or 85, 115.
Yeah. What does it say for 84?
Normal or average intelligence.
Oh,
that's on one scale, and on the Wechsler classification, it's 85 to 115. So.
I see. So you would say it's below.
I'm looking at the Lewis Terman, which is 80 to 89.
It's the lowest end of average.
Normal.
All right, so it means one person came in the lowest at a score of 87.
Who is that person?
So great. Every time I look at, like, Grillo or Bobo or Will, like they all start freaking out.
87.
Bobo, if you are that guy, are you going to just be so upset?
Oh, I'm going to be in seclusion all day. I'll freak out.
You know, we should have left the betting
Because
open.
half of my neighborhood knows I'm doing this today.
We could say, all right, it's a member of the staff in 87.
A member of our present staff is not an 87.
I just heard Ganji let out a deep, deep breath.
Ganji, you all right?
Yeah, I'm so happy now.
That would leave... Where are you going, Grillo?
Later, losers.
Grillo just walked out. That would leave Will the Farter, Eric the Actor, Steve Gorillo, Eric the Actor, Will the Farter, and Bobo, who are not presently members of our staff. Will the Farter... It's not you.
I don't think it was.
Steve, you know I love you.
Yeah.
It's not you.
Oh, no. 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 Not me.
Eric.
No.
Eric.
Eric?
Eric, are you there?
Yes.
It's not you.
Oh, Jesus.
It's Bobo. Wow.
I'm in bad shape.
What's going on? Talk to us.
Oh, man. Howard, I can't believe it.
Doctor says your average intelligence.
Wow. Average intelligence?
Yeah, 87.
The low end, but average.
You lost to Jeff the Drunk by only 2 points.
Oh, come on, man.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Only 2 points, and you beat Wendy the retard.
Oh,
and
feel good. You're not the lowest
You beat
ever.
High Pitch Eric.
Oh, this is so damaging.
And you
I'm going to have to move.
You know what this means, Bobo?
No, I'm going to have to move. Seriously.
How will you figure it out?
You have to move. What are you going to do?
Half the people in my neighborhood, they're all fans of the show. They know I'm going to be here.
Oh,
But it does mean he's a true member of the Whack Pack.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Now you're in.
Oh.
You always wanted to be in.
Bobo, look how far you've come with an 87 IQ. I mean, you
should be proud.
You taught people things. The people you taught driving, are most of them in jail?
Yeah, they all had accidents.
Well, remember, they did used to throw things at the back of his head.
Ganji, you're smiling. You're so relieved.
I'm so happy that wasn't me.
Eric, how are you feeling? I had you for last.
You're not the lowest.
You're not the lowest.
Oh, I'm glad.
You're perfect for this game. Steve, you look like you're very relieved.
A little bit.
Right.
You're dragging it out, bro. Let's go.
All right. You're absolutely right. Let's move on to the next person. Will the Farter, congratulations. A lot of people thought you were going to be way down there. I believe that you were not. I know you. I see you got intelligence. Anyone who farts the way you do has to know something.
There's a calm, confidence that he has. I think he might have done better than everybody else thinks for some reason.
Let's find out. Bobo, I know you're reeling right now.
Yeah.
All right. Do you need some water?
Yeah, I think I...
All right, Gary, give him some water.
What was Bobo's score again? 80
Couple
what?
of Xanax, too.
87.
87.
Give me some water, too, please.
What do you think? Someone help out Will. He's getting nervous.
They say on this scale that Bobo could be an unskilled worker.
Bobo, it says you could be an unskilled worker.
No, in my profession, I was tops. I still am.
I'm glad I didn't learn to drive from you.
Oh, Jesus.
No wonder there's so many wrecks.
You think the National Safety and Empire Safety Council is listening right now?
Are you kidding, Bobo? There's probably all kinds of government programs you can get on now. This is a boom to you. Are you kidding?
God.
You probably get free money.
Yeah, right.
All right. Anyone shocked? I think I had bets.
I am. I'm surprised.
I won some money so far.
I think you did.
I had him in high 90s, Howard.
I had heavy money that Eric was lowest, didn't I?
Yeah, Fred took the under on Eric.
Well, I lost immediately when it was at 87. I lost immediately when it was at 87.
Fred lost to you and Sal 50 bucks.
No, I lost 50. One
right, to me, too.
But Howard, you lost your bet that Eric would finish last.
Yeah.
So you owe 50 to Benji and 50 to Ralph.
All right. We're going to have to settle up. See, already Ralph's making money.
I thought I had in on that bet because I didn't think Eric did.
You wish you had in.
No, you did.
All right. The person with the next lowest IQ. Who will it be? As you know, the IQ test results are sponsored by Loaded Questions. Easy rules, fun questions, no trivia. Get it for less than $25 at Target, Barnes & Noble, and LoadedQuestions.com. A lot of fun at parties.
Yeah.
And no IQ questions.
Apparently, Bobo can't open the box.
All right, here we go. Take it easy, Bobo. I told you, trust us on the toupee. Don't trust yourself. We're a little more smarter. We're smarter than you are. Okay, here we go. The person with the second lowest score, a score of 99. He did not break 100.
99.
John Hine.
Yeah.
It's not you.
Thank God.
All right, what did I say about Ganji?
You said that Ganji would, what, not crack 100?
I told you he wouldn't beat Sal.
He wouldn't beat Sal, yeah.
Person with a, oh boy, I'm sorry to say this. The person, Ganji, with the 99 is not you.
I love my Ganji.
What's the matter?
Are you wrong?
Oh, you got him out of order.
I threw him in.
You screwed it up.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't do this.
If Will were in charge, this wouldn't happen.
All right, I got it.
I went and added Eric and one.
All right, I'll fix it. Jason. What? No, you're the lowest.
No, that was right.
You're the lowest. You sure the rest of this is right?
Oh, God. Well.
Yes, the rest of it's right. All the numbers are right. I just put somebody out of order. So
the numbers are right. Okay,
everyone's number is correct.
All right.
Are you in the right order again?
The person who has... We got some staff. Jason, you were definitely not going to be the producer coming out together.
I will already. Does that mean I'm in?
We haven't seen your IQ yet. Maybe
I don't care.
We can't leave it to Will either.
All right. The person with the second lowest IQ of 90... There was a mistake made in the number. It's 90. It is not 99.
Okay. That's all right.
There's a 99 in the country.
It's a 90.
90.
A 90.
Nothing to be proud of.
Well, Bobo's proud of his 87.
Yeah, you're
He's
right.
done a lot with it.
Look at him. A person who was second to the lowest with a score of 90. Only 3 points higher than Bobo, but yet beat Bobo.
Yeah.
Everyone says you're kind of... Well, it's not you.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so here we go. Is there a person on the staff?
It is a person who is not on my staff. Well, you're shaking your head.
It can't be me.
It's Eric the actor.
Wow.
Eric, not bad. You did a 90, Eric. How do you feel?
That's good. You beat Jeff the drunk.
You beat Jeff, and with your handicaps, which...
You're probably smarter.
Dr. Randy, you say Eric could have even scored higher if he didn't have his handicaps. Is that correct? Oh, maybe Dr. Randy's on hold. Hold on. Dr. Randy, hi.
Hello.
Yeah, you're saying because Eric has his handicaps, he might have even scored a couple extra points, right?
Yeah, I do believe he would have scored higher on the block design and the coding and the symbol search.
Okay.
Okay.
So
the manipulating of the objects was a little bit difficult, and the holding of the pencil could have held him back. So.
All right.
So you're saying that how many point spread would you give him? Would you say that he possibly could have gotten higher?
I still think he would have. I don't think he would have broken 100, but maybe 3 to 5 points higher.
Wow. Okay. All right.
All right.
Well, Eric, how do you feel about that?
I guess it's a reasonable number.
You beat Wendy the retard. You beat high pitch Eric.
And you're in the normal range.
You beat Jeff the drunk. You beat Jeff the drunk, and you beat Bobo.
And Bobo.
What, Bobo?
I am so wrecked.
You thought you were going to beat Eric, didn't you?
Yeah, I really did.
And Eric could be a semi-skilled worker.
I thought it was like in the hundreds somewhere, at least 103.
You could be a driver's ed teacher, Eric. Yeah. Eric, you shocked me. You came up pretty good.
Did I at least do well enough that Robin didn't lose anything?
I think you did. I think you served me well, at least against Fred.
Right.
And by the way, if it makes you feel better, you wiped me out. I'm pretty sure. Did I say high or low on Eric, on the high-low?
I don't think you took that back.
You said...
I said he would be high, didn't I? I think I won money on
Howard,
him.
yeah, you did. You said that Eric would beat, or would lose to Will the Farter. And you bet $100 with Robin.
Oh, good.
So you win 100.
Thank you, Eric.
Howard, the whole thing on this that's really weird is I'm not surprised at Eric's number. That's probably around... I'm just so surprised at Bobo's number.
Yeah, me too. Wow.
I mean, I thought Eric would be...
shocked.
I am. I thought Eric would have been about that low, but I thought Bobo would have been in the mid to high 90s.
Well, Eric, you are a winner of sorts today. Congratulations.
And, your spread against Bobo could be even higher.
Right. All right?
Right.
Okay. Eric the actor, everybody, coming in with a respectable score. All right.
All right. Now, where do we go?
Okay. Now let's get back to the game. We're going to go to the person with the third lowest score. This is the score of 99.
Oh, boy.
Still not breaking 100. Steve, who do you think it is?
I think it's me.
Will the Farter, who do you think it is?
I think it's going to be a surprise.
Who do you think it's going to be?
Is it somebody on the staff?
Is it somebody on the staff?
Is it possible it's you?
No, it's not me.
So somebody on the staff,
Ganji.
Will is saying, is a 99.
Ganji, who do you think it is?
Probably Steve.
You think
It sounds.
Yeah, I mean, I think I got at least around 100, 101, 102.
Right, okay.
That sounds about what I did, I think. So
I already told you it's not someone on our staff.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So, the answer is... Will the Farter, it's not you. Steve Grillo.
yeah.
You have a score of 99.
Yeah, figured that.
You figured that.
He just misses skilled work.
Howard, here's how I know.
You missed skilled work, so... Wouldn't an electrician be a skilled worker?
So he was right to drop
It was
out.
good you got out of that.
Yeah. Howard, here's how I know that he's a 99.
Yeah.
You already said it's somebody not on the staff.
Right.
You already said it wasn't Bobo or Eric or Will the Farter, yet he was still surprised when you said his name.
No, I wasn't still surprised. I was just like, I know. Like, what's the big deal? What's everybody looking at?
Were you upset by this?
I told you. That's about what I thought I would do.
Right. Well, you've certainly actually lived up to a 99 IQ. You've done reasonably well, you know, and you got some hustle and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right, you beat Eric.
There you go.
There you go. Although the doctor says Eric might have beaten you if he didn't have his handicap.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Now it's time to get into the real...
Now we're getting into...
Now we're going to have some fun.
Significant numbers.
All right. The person who was fourth from the lowest. There are
With
three...
a what?
With a score of 100.
Come on. Go over and take the hand of who you think scored right next to you.
Let's get into it. Now, the only people left standing. So if Gorillo got a 99 and Eric, the actor, got a 90, Bobo got an 87. There isn't much of a spread between you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously, I quit.
Gamesy, your worst nightmare would be to lose to Sal, right?
Yeah, well, not to lose to Sal. I mean, I don't want to lose to Sal.
You want more than 100.
Yeah, and to lose to Will the Father would really freak me out.
Well, you're reasonably confident that you got over 100, right?
I believe I did. Yeah.
Is John Hine worried?
John, are you worried at all that you got 100 IQ?
No, I don't think I got 100.
Will, are you?
I mean, there's only 4 of us left at this point, so...
It could be.
It could be, absolutely.
All right, I'm going to get this one over with quickly.
All right.
The person who was a whole point smarter than Grillo.
Significant.
The person who came in fourth from the lowest with an IQ of 100. Will Murray, what? Why are you biting your hand? Why are you biting your hand?
Guys, man, I'm nervous. I'm nervous at this point.
Okay, Ganji. What?
I'm really nervous.
Ganji.
Please don't.
Good news.
Oh, come on! Just...
It's Will the Farter.
You're an idiot.
Will, you had me convinced you had a high IQ.
Now let me ask is the other guy on the line?
Yeah,
yes, Dr. David Sitt.
Tester?
What parts did I do bad on?
Dr. David Sitt, do you know Will the Farter? Can you tell
him where he needs work?
Where did he fall
Here's
down?
some background on Will. Will walks into my office and says, Doc, I got to tell you, I slept 45 minutes last night. I had a couple of shots before I went to bed.
Oh, my God.
And I said, and he walked in with an energy drink that was maybe a 16-ounce energy drink.
Right.
Howard, that bet just cost you $300.
Wow. Will the Farter had me convinced.
Why?
You know, because he was so
confident.
And he said he took an IQ test online and he got 120 something.
There's a 27-point difference in what he got online and what he got in life.
Right.
Can't trust those online IQ tests. They're 5 questions, and they're not even close to
Well, there was more than 5 questions.
Yeah. What was his worst sort of skill? You don't have his test in front of you, do you?
I do have his test in front of me.
Yeah. Like, where did he really screw up? Where did he show to be just almost ridiculously retarded?
He actually tanked in the vocabulary area.
Really?
He had to define words. That was.
But yet he uses vocabulary every day in his occupation. He is, after all, he's Brutal Master. You're saying Brutal Master has a limited vocabulary.
I'm saying Brutal Master just couldn't get it.
Oh, Brutal Master. Yeah. All right. Well, Will, you look a little down.
It's like if I had more sleep that day, I probably would have done better. But some of the words, that's the only thing I think on, I think, is just the vocabulary.
Vocabulary and some of the information, like, I'll ask you one question. Who wrote Hamlet?
Do you know the answer to that?
I do not know that.
Oh, my God.
See, that's a pretty easy one.
No, well, see, the ones that really got me was when he said, the ones that really got me was when he said the similarities between a fence and an anchor.
All right.
For some reason, that wasn't just, coming off.
Well, you couldn't figure that one out?
Well, the only thing I can think of is maybe they're both they both hold things together, I guess.
Hold things down?
Well, not like an anchor. No, they both hold things down.
Well, what about maybe they're both made out of metal?
Well, I thought that too, but I thought that was I honestly thought that was smarter than the test.
You overthought the test.
Yeah.
Well, Brutal Master, when I call you on the phone I want you to humiliate me with simple words, not complicated.
You know, humiliate me by saying I've got a 100 IQ and I'm beating you.
All right, Bobo, you did not, Bobo, as much as you want to laugh at Will the Farter, you did not beat him.
No, I know.
That's right, okay.
I'm still reeling over
all right. You're still really having a hard time, but don't worry about it. You didn't do so poorly.
Howard, you have to feel good that only staff members are left at this point.
There are 3 staff members, and now what we're
and
really...
thank God, at least you're over 100.
At least it says something about me. I've hired some reasonably intelligent.
Yeah. Because above 100, you're at least a skilled worker.
All right. Now the real information's coming out. We have 3 people left. And really what we're trying to find out is Ganji smarter than I think he is? I mean, here's a guy who sent my child's 2nd grade teacher.
And what did you think? You thought he was below a 102, right?
I believe Sal Gubinale will beat him. Everyone seems to think Will Murray, our associate producer, is some sort of genius around here.
I got a lot of money riding on that.
And there might be some sort of surprise here. Everyone is saying John Hein is smarter than Scott DePace. Finally, someo's going to shut up Scott DePace about being the smartest guy in the show.
Please.
You say you feel confident.
I'm feeling more confident now.
More confident.
Shut up, Baldy.
And now, let's find out our 3 staff members who are very brave to take this test. It can be very, very nerve-wracking. You've got Mike Ganji, who's been with me how many years?
20 years.
Will Murray, how long have you been with me?
Almost 10.
And I saved Will's life when he was very young.
You did do that.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Only 10 years you've been with us?
Well, I started as an intern in 2001.
Okay. But you've been here, it seems like you've been hanging around here forever.
No, way too long.
John Hein, everyone says John's the smartest. John made the website jump the shark. John knows everything about television. John.
John's feeling a shitload of pressure right now.
Here we go, boys. I'm going to take a look first.
What's the next number?
All right, here we go. The next number, Robin, is 110.
Oh.
So all 3 of you beat Sal. 110 would be about what Ralph got, or Ralph got a 112.
Right.
Yeah, and that's professional and technical.
JD was a 106. Ralph was a 112.
JD was a 106. So the person who is 4 points smarter. Now, here comes a big surprise. Because I know you're all sitting there thinking it's Ganji. Ganji, you even think it's you, right?
Oh, I think it's me, yeah.
You think you have a 110 IQ?
I think I have a 110.
And that would bum you out, wouldn't it?
No, I said 110 or higher would make me happy.
That was his okay.
110 was my line.
110 was your line.
Right. So I'd be okay.
You're okay now.
Yeah.
Oh, then Will's going to puke.
Will, are you going to puke?
I feel close, man. I would not be happy with a 110.
Well, I think you're all going to be shocked by this one. Sorry to say. Yeah, I think you're going to be a little shocked. John Hein, everyone keeps saying how smart you are. And guess what? You're smarter than 110.
But we're going to be shocked? Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh,
yes,
no.
this is shocking. It's between Will Murray and Ganji, and here's the shock of it. How could someone with a 110 IQ send a 2nd grade teacher? That is Mike Ganji.
Will was going to faint.
Are you okay, Will?
It's getting to me, man.
It's getting to you.
It is, absolutely.
Ganji, are you relieved or are you disappointed you weren't in the final 2?
I'm still disappointed. I would have liked to have been higher, but at least 110 was my line.
This is what infuriates me now. You have a 110. You have reasonable intelligence.
Why aren't you using your...
Yeah, why don't you your brain?
Howard, you get... And that bet cost you $100.
I know. Yeah, Ganji, I hold you responsible for that $100.
Yeah, all right, I'll pay you.
All right, congratulations on your 110. You got your dream.
Yeah, it's my dream.
Good for you.
I'm so smart.
All right.
You beat Will the Farter.
These 2 guys thought they'd be the last 2 guys standing, and they are.
All right, let's find out the real information. Did anyone beat Scott DePace? And who's smarter, John Hein or Will Murray?
So what do you think?
I think John Hein is going to be the smartest, and I think he is going to beat Scott DePace.
All right.
And I bet money on it.
I really don't even feel like this is a competition between John and I. It's more if we can beat Scott. That's
well, say
the goal.
it any way you want to say it.
It's the same.
Never.
Shut up. Big ass. Oh.
What is that, Scott?
Never. Will's a dummy. I got Will pegged for a 116.
Wow, he is
right,
just amazing.
You say Will's a dummy, 116.
116 and John High at 120.
I like that the pace was gloating before, that he beat 4 members of the Whack Pack that couldn't break 100. He's like,
I'm going to take a little peek. I'm too curious to
Not to the whole thing, just to the next one, Howard, please.
Next one, not the whole thing.
Well, can I make a suggestion? When we did this last time...
This is going to be shocking.
When we did this last time, you said...
I looked only at the next person.
How could it be shocking?
You didn't make a face. That's weird.
I'm shocked. Shocked by the result.
All right. Then I know what it is.
What do you think it is? Go ahead. What do you think it is?
Well, you're shocked?
That's right.
Well, are you shocked by the number or the name?
I don't have to tell you why I'm shocked.
Oh, no, then I'm not guessing.
Now you have to guess. All right. I find it.
What is the number? Will you tell me?
All right. The number is 121. Tied with Gary.
I think I lost the bet already with that.
121.
I think I know what it is.
One of you is dumber than I am.
Oh, shut up, Scott.
But that might mean someone's smarter than you, Scott.
Scott is right. One of you is dumber than Scott DePace. But here's the thing. Who do you think it is? Do you think it's John Hine or Will Murray?
You said you were shocked. I don't know what you're shocked by.
I don't even know what I'm shocked by. I'm shocked anyone would take this test. That's what I think I'm shocked by.
All right. Oh, God, would you just tell us who it is?
I think I'm in shock that I've got like 4 more shows to go, and I don't know what I'm doing. My mind's not even here. I'm shocked about a lot of things.
All right.
All right.
Let's see. Who do you think the 121 here is? First of all, we now know that will be the producer if anything happens to Gary.
That's
because he beats Jason.
Yes.
We knew that when Jason gave Howard the wrong number.
All right. The person.
Brutal master.
All right. The person with a 121. Everyone is looking on.
Will you both be satisfied with a 121?
John, would you be satisfied with a 121?
No, but I think it's me. Because I do think Will did better than I did.
Will, would you be satisfied with a 121?
I'd be a lot happier if it was a 122 or 123 and beat that punk director.
All right.
All right.
I'm looking at Bobo. He's wondering where he is right now. Bobo, this is a radio station.
Could we get someone to help Bobo out of the studio?
Bobo, I didn't realize. I should explain things to you. This is a radio show. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Eric the actor, aren't you glad you beat Bobo?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Eric's going to be able to get on the internet today and brag.
Absolutely.
You made one guy very happy, Bobo. All right.
He beat several wagbackers.
He did. All right, here we go. Hey, Eric.
I see 2 very happy. Well, at least Will is really
I'm just
happy.
laughing at Jason because
really
he can't
happy.
even control himself.
Jason's upset because you at least beat him by quite a few points.
And got a job.
Eric, I'm going to ask Eric the actor, who do you think is smarter, John Hine or Will Murray?
I'll go with Will.
Yeah, that's my man.
Okay.
All right.
The person with a 121 came in second place. Nothing to be embarrassed about. Tied with Baba Booey.
121, nice score.
Nice score, but does not beat Scott DePace, the current reigning champion of IQ. Person who came in second. Well, it's John Hine.
Oh, my God.
Shocking. I have so much.
I think I won something here.
Now, look at Will. He is. You didn't necessarily beat him yet.
We don't know if you beat Scott, but you
That's
beat
right. You might have only tied.
John.
Howard, I keep saying this. That one just cost you $300.
I know.
You did some terrible betting.
All bets are off.
John and I are so close, we have to have the same IQ.
Yeah, look at that. No wonder you 2 are attracted to each other.
John, tell me what's going through your mind right now.
When I walked out of the test, I knew I didn't. I told a couple people I knew I didn't. And it's an okay score, but I thought I was higher.
It's a very nice score.
It's a good score.
I had you pegged over.
What is that? Less than me, John. Sorry, pal.
Yeah, but
Gary, pay up my $300.
No, it's $100. You have $300 on Will, douchebag.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You better stop the bragging right now.
Well, John, I think I found it shocking. I think everyone was pegging John Hine much higher.
There are a few bets out there that Will was smarter.
Okay. Are you surprised, Howard, even though you haven't looked at the number yet, are you surprised that you said you didn't think Will was that smart? So now you see...
I didn't say I didn't think Will was that smart. I didn't think that he was going to beat John Hine. I do not know Will on that level that I would be able to gauge his intelligence.
You know, another question to ask John Hine, because John said that this would change your impression of him. And, John, do you feel now that you've lost some of your luster?
Well, I just cost him $300.
No, it doesn't, because I believe a 121 IQ is very high. So I don't think, I don't think you're dopey.
I thought my IQ was higher.
I did too. I did too. You were, after all, you're someone who worked for the SAT, training people how to train for it and this kind of thing. I mean, you've got an incredible background with Jump the Shark and all that, and you have information.
Will feels bad for you.
Yeah, Will feels sorry for you. Now, Will, what's going through you emotionally now? You're on top.
I can't lose in this one.
Can't lose. You at least tied Scott to pace.
Absolutely.
All right.
Or did you beat him?
Or did you beat him?
Shit, please.
Scott, do you think he beat you?
Well, I mean, the odds are at this point.
Oh, look at you.
Now he's pushing it.
Okay, Scott, if he has a 123, is he smarter than you?
Yes.
No.
But wait a second. You're smarter than me.
I'm smarter than you. The reason I said Jason and I are about the same. It's a test.
No, you've been going around telling everybody I'm the smartest on the staff.
And I also would like to point out that Will probably knew a lot of these questions.
Why?
We had talked about some of them on the wrap-up.
Oh, here we go. Here's the excuses.
Let's hear
boy.
Hey, time for all the... Be a gracious loser if you do lose.
Yeah, John listens to that same wrap-up show.
Right.
Mr.
He just sort of said, "Oh, Chrissy's over there. Do you want to say hi?"
Yes.
So I go, "Yeah, sure." So I've known her over the years, sure. Billy's wife, when she was Billy's wife. So I just went over and said, "Hey, how are you doing, Chrissy?" And I do the mwah, mwah.
And they photographed.
And they photographed it. So then the next thing, Paul makes up to Chrissy. Wow, it's the big new thing. It was all over the English newspapers. And then same thing happened with Renee, really. She was a friend of a friend, and I went to a lunch where she was. And so then,
But hold it. The thing with Renee...
trying to meet these people? You go to a lunch with her?
You're more social than you've ever been now.
I'm a social person, Howard.
No, you have to put yourself out there because you're dating. And you are a man who needs love. This is why I feel very connected to you.
You don't like to be alone.
I feel you're very evolved this way.
Does anyone like to be alone?
No.
I think, guys like romance. I do, anyway.
You never made out with Renee Zellweger?
I did not. And now, Howard, you're going there again. I remember last time I came on the show.
She's fine.
She's a very nice person.
But not your type.
No, I mean, the date
didn't work out.
It wasn't like that.
But it is like that.
No, it isn't.
If
romance.
you did like her, you would have gone out with her again.
I was there. I was the guy.
To her? Are you attracted to her?
I think she's a very nice person.
But you would not go out with her?
I think you're a very nice person.
Would you go out with me?
No.
I would.
Was there a thing with Rosanna Arquette?
Yeah, no, Rosanna Arquette. That was the other one.
There were some ladies during that summer that I did date, and
I would love to have sex with her. Rosanna Arquette.
But Howard, I think you would love to have sex with anyone. I mean, or am I wrong?
You are right.
I thought so.
So you were into this whole dating scenario that I was following because I'm worried about you. I am. I want you to find love. I want you to be connected to somebody good. I was horribly affected by your divorce. I didn't like what was going on one bit. And I
don't know if you heard us during that time, but...
No, I didn't. I was in England. Probably a good thing, was it?
But you know what I respect about you? You took the high road.
You know what, man? I mean, things don't always work out.
You're
and,
telling me.
you know that.
Right.
And I like the idea of trying to be kind of reasonably dignified. I don't think it helps to really go mouthing off all the time. And the other thing you got to remember, I got kids,
And you got a daughter.
I got a little baby, yeah. And so that's very much part of the equation. So in truth, what I'm trying to say to you now is I don't really talk about that.
Good for you.
So should we talk about the fireman?
Are you happy? Yes, I'm going to talk about the photo. Are you happy with this new broad you're with?
No.
Who's that?
The new woman. The rich one. I like her for you. I'll tell you why.
The New Yorker.
The New Yorker. I'll tell you why I like her for you. And I'll get off it. But let me tell you why I like this broad. I don't know her name. Nancy. I like her.
You do know her name.
I had to think about it.
Why do you like her for him?
Because Nancy Chevelle, she got her own money.
You don't know her name?
And that's a good thing. Sir Paul's got to be very, very nervous about that.
Everyone knew her
You're
as
a very
Nancy.
wealthy man. Everyone knew her as Nancy.
Yeah,
you know that.
I know.
Okay, right.
It's all coming
They
true.
said her name was Miguel, but she called herself Lil. You understand what I'm saying? So my point is, this one, I don't know her from a hole in the wall. What do I know about you and your dating and whether she satisfies you sexually? I don't know. I can only guess.
Yeah.
I mean, who could satisfy you sexually? You're Paul McCartney.
You.
You think I could?
I've got a feeling, Howard, and that's really why I came on this show.
You never made love to a man.
No, I haven't actually, no.
There's a new book out about John that claims
Have you read that book?
Have you read that?
You know, that rumor came out a long time ago, and the thing was, the person that started the rumor, the book that it was in,
right?
He didn't know John.
Right.
And whereas I did. So I said to people, around about that time, I said, look, I was on tour with John. I grew up with John. We slept in the same bed in hotel rooms. We topped and tailed it like kids do, and you're growing up. And I said, and never once did I see any hint of that. Now, we spent drunken nights together. Right. I think there would have been a hint. Don't you?
Here's what the
somewhere. If he was gay, I think there would have just been a hint somewhere. But it was a rumor started years ago that I think it's a nice story if you can make it stick. Well, I don't think it's true.
Here's what the book claimed. Your sexuality was so powerful over him. He was so enamored of you, so attracted to you almost. Wow. That you could have your way with him, not sexually.
Did you feel a power
but in business,
over him?
that you had that he was sort of at your mercy because he was so in love with you. That was the theory in the book.
Well, I like that theory.
Yeah, you wish that could have been true.
No, man.
No, not to have sex, but to be able to control him more because it would have been a little bit easier business-wise.
But Howard, listen, man. Yeah. You can make up theories about anything.
Do you imagine if you were gone and he was here, they'd be saying he had the power over you?
I think that might be very true. I mean, we can make up anything, and that is really, particularly with the Beatles, that's what happens. They just take one tiny fragment of evidence, and they blow it up into a book, even, Yes. Now, the thing is, let's start right here now. Why is she behind that glass? Because she is
keep her away from you.
Robin is so powerfully attracted to you and the power you have over her.
That's true.
You know what I mean? We
she
can
is
make
in
that
love with
stick.
Sure. Make it stick. She's in love with me. Trust me.
You wish.
Come on.
He's already started that rumor.
Do you want 30? While we're talking about love for a second, and before because I want to play some tracks from the record, and I'm gonna be very complimentary because you did a good job here, and when you do a good job, I'll let you know it.
Thank you, Howard.
All right. Now, Robin, do you want to say something to Paul about how you feel about him?
Well, I just
you said this morning you would like. Go ahead.
I'm throwing my hat into the ring. You need someone to be with, and I'm here for you. And I'm a vegan, so we don't have that issue.
Robin, what is going on? I'm thinking I'm just coming on a radio show, and this is.
We could be very happy
It's the dating game.
I was shocked. She said she wants you.
Happy together.
Well, I'm very flattered.
Isn't she a perfect date for the inauguration?
Take me to the inauguration, Paul, please.
Now Artie wants you too, but I'll let him tell us about that.
He can have his turn later.
In all seriousness, there does seem like there's a sweepstakes out there for you. It's a dating sweepstakes. And listen, and you know what I'm going to tell you? Enjoy yourself a little bit.
Just imagine being an eligible bachelor.
Yeah. It's like
at this time.
That'd be good.
It's like your daughter Stella said. Dad, be a little more selective.
The kids would like me,
that?
Paul.
Yes.
The kids would like me. Kids like me.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yes.
Well, okay then. It's inauguration all the way. So now, you listen, Howard. You are bad. You come on this show. You just make all this up. I love you.
What have I made
you're
up?
Bad.
What have I made up? You were dating this girl.
No,
Nancy.
you made that up. Yeah, but I mean, you're throwing Robin at me.
She loves
throwing me at you.
Show Paul your breasts.
Oh, stop it. I don't think he would like that.
You ever dated a black woman? Ever gone interracial?
Sure he has.
Oh, what do you mean? How do you know?
I know all about it.
Have you dated black women?
Yes, I have.
You have? When was that period of time?
Back in the day.
Before Linda?
It was in the day. It was before John fell in love with me. Stop it.
Too much.
Yeah.
All right, listen. We have to get to a lot of stuff. When you come in here, it's not often I get a hold of you.
Oh.
I think you were just rejected.
I'll live, I suppose.
Robin owns 2 homes, by the way, just so you know. What do you think of that?
Honestly.
Right. So now,
I made, I was thinking of making my pitch all this time.
you got to answer some Beatle-type questions before we get to
okay. I like the Beatles.
All right.
Very good band.
Just tell me something about Abbey Road for 1 second. because we were having a discussion before he came in, and everyone was throwing out questions. I had heard that Abbey Road was not supposed to be called Abbey Road. You were going to call it something like Mount Everest or something.
Yeah.
This is true?
That is true, yeah.
What is the story there?
Well, you know, you're making an album, and towards the end of the album, you start thinking, well, we need a title for this. So you're looking around, you're fishing around. And the engineer, Jeff Emmerich, who is our Beatle engineer who did all the great sounds for us, was smoking cigarettes called Everest. They're like a kind of menthol cigarette at the time. And we kind of looked at that and said, Everest. It's kind of, you know, it's big, it's heroic. That could be good for the album. So that was the working title. But the more we thought of it, we went, no, this is not great. And just one day we were in Abbey Road working, and I just sort of said, well, look, you know, why not Abbey Road? Because if we did that, we could just run outside. Right. There's a level crossing, as we call it out there, zebra crossing. And we could just stand there, we could get photographed, come back to work. It'd take 2 seconds. Right. I said, and it's not a bad title, you know, Abbey Road. To us, it was kind of just the name of a studio, but I thought if you take it out of context, it kind of sounds like Monastery Lane. Abbey Road.
Isn't it weird how just a simple thought like that becomes a legend? I mean, that's like iconic now, Abbey Road. Yeah. And yet it could have been called Everest. And that would have required the Beatles to fly to Mount Everest and do a whole photo shoot. So in a way, it was sort of a lazy approach.
It was a cheap approach.
It was a cheap approach. What do you think of Ringo now coming out with this statement? He will not sign anything. Did you see Peace and Love, Peace and Love?
Yeah. Have you heard that?
I love him.
It's the great.
I think he's cool, man. I mean, you got to love Ringo. Yeah. The thing is, you know, the truth is, Ringo was always like that.
Right. Really?
He was the one, if fans came to his door, he'd just say, piss off.
Right.
And he would not have anything. He'd say, you know, this is my private life. Out there, I'm a Beatle, that's fine, and I'll do things, you know, when we go to shows, but I'm at home with babies and a wife. I don't want that.
But it's a big statement to come out with.
I know it is,
all of a sudden, I will not sign anything. I said on the air, I said, listen, Ringo's not that busy. I mean,
Paul McCartney. He said he was too busy. He said he was too busy.
I mean, no, but listen, busy. What is he busy with? That he's so busy.
Now he's signing mine now.
Right. I mean,
you sent him mine.
Things. You sign things from time to time.
I just signed outside the studio.
Absolutely. It's not a big deal.
No, but the thing is, listen, he has the right to do whatever he wants to do in life. You know who? And he doesn't want to do that. And I think it's very brave of Ringo. I like that about Ringo. He'd just go, you know, peace and love, I'm not going to sign. And everyone go, what? I mean, you know what happened to him? He went up to Liverpool. Liverpool was just declared the capital of culture in Europe. Right. And so it was a big year for our hometown, Liverpool. So Ringo goes up there, and he opens the ceremony, he plays. The whole city loves him. He's the favourite son. And he comes back down to London. He goes on a talk show, and the guy sort of says, well, you know, you must love Liverpool and miss it. He goes, no, really. And so all the people in Liverpool going, ooh. And there was some, you know, the topiary stuff where they make statues out of hedges.
Yes.
Well, there was one with the Beatles, you know, up in Liverpool, and his head got cut off shortly after.
They were mad at him.
They were mad at him.
So
I mean, you know, you've got to love him. I love him.
I play that statement almost every day on the air. But you know how you get him in
Well, they're
line?
now saying that he's refraining from making any new messages because he got so much flack from that.
You know who's sitting and waiting to sign things? Pete Best. He'll sign anything.
We've had him on here, you know.
When you release these early Beatles anthology things, you know, like Yoko gives you permission whenever you have to go through all that mess.
How you two doing?
How you and Yoko
Fine.
doing? Yeah? Wasn't there a 13-minute track you wanted to release that the Beatles had done, and then Yoko said no?
It wasn't Yoko, actually. No, I think George didn't like it at the time. Right. The thing is, I was asked to do something in the 60s, and I was kind of grooving around London, and the other guys were kind of living out a little bit in the suburbs. Right. They'd all got married, so I was just kind of grooving around, and I got asked to do a piece of music for a thing called the Carnival of Light, which is a real sort of hippie thing, man.
Right.
And it was great, you know, and the guy said, you can do anything. So I just went into the studio before a Beatles session, and when the guys came in, I said, look, can we just have 15 minutes where I'll just organise a little bit of craziness, Is everyone up for it? The guy said, yeah, sure, you know. So I said, okay, well, just wander around and just hit anything you want, just say anything you want, just play a ding on the piano, or go on the drums. Or say,
Avant-garde music. Yes.
Avant-garde.
Yes.
As George used to call it, avant-garde a clue.
Yeah.
So I said, well, we'll just do this for 15 minutes, and then that's me covered. I'll give it to the guy. We put a lot of echo on it.
Right.
So we did that, and it is 15 minutes of avant-garde Beatle music. Now, because the Beatles was such a big thing, it now is of interest.
Right.
But, you know, I meet people at like my kid's school. There's like a nice dinner lady there who I chat to. She said, ooh, new Beatles music, 15 minutes. Ooh. I said, I don't think you'd like it.
Right. Nobody might.
It's not what you're thinking it is.
Right.
It's kind of, hey, about you. Whoop, 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 whoop.
But you were willing to let it out there, but
Cool.
George was against it.
You know, and I thought it might be good on the anthology.
Right.
Where we were putting everything out. It was like every old bootleg we'd ever done. And I thought that might be an interesting part of the kind of 60s story. I thought that was the perfect place
Is
for
that
it.
good for Pete Best financially? Because some of that stuff did include him. Does he get a cut of some of the dough? So that's nice. Do you ever write him a check? Do you ever say, you know, I feel so bad for this son of a bitch when we threw him out of the band?
No, I
Don't feel anything.
No. I feel it. You know, I know his
pain.
I know his brother. I know the family and stuff, and we chat and
He
stuff.
hasn't written you letters from time to time. Said, listen, come on, help me out. It's killing me. You
How
guys.
about a reunion?
You
He's
guys-
got his pride, Howard.
He does. Was he thrown out of the band because he was so good looking?
No.
It was his drumming.
You know what? The truth was, we just kind of fell in love with Ringo's drumming.
Right.
Ringo was in another band, and we had Pete, and we were working, and we used to go see this other band. We said, God, that drummer's good.
Right.
And one night, Pete couldn't do it, and Ringo sat in for him, and we all just went, It was like, oh my God, what is
What do we do
happening?
now?
There was something funny going on.
Yeah.
Behind us was this powerhouse, and this person who was like taking care of the job, and we went, oh dear.
Is the lesson learned from that never
miss work.
Never miss work. Just show up and don't give anyone that opportunity. That's probably
Even if you're
it.
very ill,
Right.
show up.
No,
Don't let Ringo sit in for you.
I haven't spoken to you since George Harrison died. I mean, how you doing with that? That's got to be major.
Well, you know, how are you doing with everyone dying? You know, like your mum and dad. I mean, you know, I've lost both my parents. I lost John, lost George, lost Linda. It's very tough. You want them back.
Right.
You want them back all the time, you know. But I think in the end, you do what I do. I think most people do, which is just remember the great stuff.
Right.
You know you can't get them back.
Are you sad every day?
Yeah.
Do you wake up feeling like there's an empty hole in your heart? Especially with
No,
Linda gone.
not every day, but, you know, through my life now, you know, if there's ever a reference or if ever I think of a story, including George,
Right.
obviously there's a sadness to it now that wasn't there before.
Is his son in touch with you at all? His son looks eerily like him. I mean, it's
yeah,
just like the
he's
same.
great. Danny's a lovely boy, yeah.
What is he? He's a musician.
He's a musician, yeah.
He's trying.
He is, yeah. He's really good.
Big
He did a
mistake, though, for
fantastic-
any kid of a Beatle to go into music, right?
Well, you know, but again, what are you going to do? It's like children of famous actors, children of famous anything. They're born with the gene.
Yeah.
So you either just go, no, well, I can't top that, or you move into another field, or you just have to go with it, you know. And so you've had Julian, who's
Right.
got John's genes, you know, you've got Sean.
Right.
And Danny. My son James is a great musician. He plays, doing an album with him.
So
And
does he have to-
Ringo's kids, you know, are all great drummers.
What's your philosophy with kids? Does James have to go out and make a living, or do you say to him, look, I'm a wealthy man. I'm going to set you up. I'm going to give you a couple $1 million. You got a trust fund. Go ahead, live your life. Go be a musician. And if you never get a job, I don't
You
care.
know, I think what you end up doing is kind of something in the middle, because I want anyone these days, particularly my kids, obviously, or the other kids we're talking about, to have a hunger that we had.
How do
they have that?
And how do you get it? Well, that's what I mean. So I think you can't get it is the answer. So you have to come in somewhere in the middle.
So if your son says to you, I want to be a musician, you support that.
Yeah.
And you don't say to him, hey, go get a regular job at a florist and, make a job.
Or
No,
steep
you know,
a
if he
music
wanted-
studio to get, studio time and
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
You know, if he wanted to go and, be a florist, he would have done that.
Right.
But it's in his genes. Since he's 9, he's been playing guitar.
Are you depressed by the world situation right now?
Yeah, I'm not exactly happy about it, but I'm an optimist, you know. I think when you've been around. Yeah, I think when you've been around a little while, you've seen stuff. You've seen Vietnam, you've seen Nixon, you've seen 9/11, you've seen all this stuff, and so. I mean, we're at a not very good place at the moment, especially with the economy.
Right.
But I am an optimist. You know, I sort of think it comes around.
You excited about the new president?
I sure am.
Where are you?
Really am. I'm reading his book.
Where are you living right now? Like, are you?
England?
England.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Yeah. Oh, well, totally.
You don't go out to the Hamptons anymore.
I do. In the summer, I go out there to be photographed by the paparazzi.
Right.
And to have my privacy intruded on.
Absolutely. We'd love to see you date. It's fun. I like it. I heard Christy Brinkley, by the way, just to finish that story, was very into you and was really on the hunt for you that night. That's what I heard from my friend.
Well, look,
yes, and she even got dialed up and was looking for him in a lot of different places. That's what I heard.
She was stalking?
Yeah,
Paul?
not stalking, but very interested.
Well, you know, who can blame her?
You should do it. Give it to her one time.
Howard, you are just so bad.
And how do you like being a father now with a young kid?
I love it.
You love it?
I really
Are you
love
hands-on?
Yeah, man.
What do you mean?
I
You're
mean,
walking around
okay, here you go. Let's see, a typical morning, which will be Monday morning, this Monday.
Go ahead.
I get up at 6:30. I make breakfast. I get her up. I get her dressed, and we watch a TV.
There's no nanny?
No nanny.
What?
I take her. I drive her. We go to school. I talk to the moms. Talk to the teacher. Drop her off at school. Pick her up after school. I love it.
You're not too exhausted?
No.
At this point in your life, you've done it all.
No, I know what you mean. You know, certainly getting up at 6:30, you go, what am I on? But I love it. I do. I love her.
But you have to share custody. Isn't it hard to let go of her and send her off with her mom?
No, you know what, Howard? In truth, I don't really want to talk about that because that's very private.
Very private. But you should talk about it with me. Go ahead.
I can tell you because there's nobody listening.
No one is today.
But to all the people who might be listening in their cars, I want to send big kisses and hugs. Okay?
That's right.
Well, we're just saying, you hate to, miss the days with her when she's not with you.
You know, she's, like I say, let's assume like I'm trying not to talk about her.
Go ahead.
But she is edible.
Right.
She's 5 years old, and she's a beautiful, beautiful girl. So I want her to have her privacy.
Right.
But in answer to your question, yeah, I'm very hands-on, and I really love it. It's a thrill. There's such an education.
Do you think you're a different dad?
Yeah, I'm different now, yeah.
You're better.
Well,
the other kids are jealous or resentful of your young child?
No, they've got all their own kids to deal with.
They've come to peace with it. They don't feel like this kid's going to get more of the loot, the McCartney fortune?
No.
They're not worried about that.
No.
What is it, Gary? How dare you interrupt my interview?
Mr. McCartney has to go very soon. Sooner than we thought, so we're going to talk about the new record.
Now, I took the album home last night.
Yeah.
And I listened to this because I said, is this going to be good? And it is good. And I'll tell you my two favorite tracks.
Okay.
Because I played them already, but I'll play them again. Now, I don't know if do you put out a single with a record like this?
You kind of put out like a radio play single kind of thing, yeah, but it's not like...
What's the single?
Sing the Changes.
That's number 3, I think.
Yeah.
Let me play a little of this. But I feel the tracks that you should go with are singles. And what do I know?
You might know something.
As you know, my favorite McCartney song is Blackbird of all time. You understand that?
Oh, thank you.
Well, of course. Everybody should have that as their favorite song.
No, they shouldn't. They should have Maybe I'm Amazed.
That is from Wings.
On the cusp.
On the cusp of the
yeah, okay,
Wings.
all right. I like the two tracks,
Hey
Highway
Jude.
and
Hey Jude,
Light from Your Lighthouse. I feel you really hit the nail on the head with these tracks.
Oh,
well,
cool.
let me hear.
Let's play them.
What's the single?
All right, here's the single first, because I didn't play this morning. I'm not saying this is a bad track. I like it.
Yeah. I'm into it already. Listen to that guitar. I love this. How could they just make this up in a day?
Now, by the way, that's pretty impressive.
Made up in a day.
You're saying there's 13 tracks on the record, and you did each one in a day?
Yeah, and I want to hear one of them now.
Oh, okay. Voice sounds good. Good cue. You're excited about a new record.
Why not?
Look at you.
You want to go out and perform
It's like you're 20 years old. Why don't you go out and perform some of these
you want to go out and perform this? You want to be back on stage?
I am performing it now on your show. Go.
I didn't know you danced. You sound good.
It's the heaven. Oh, yeah.
You're saying you made up the words as you went along.
Yeah. Yeah, it was... doesn't
that lead to regrets, though? I mean, don't you go, maybe I should put more thought
You
into
know what it's like? Improvisational theatre, improv, that I've heard about for years. You hear actors talking about it, and I always thought, I wonder what that'd be like, you know, just making it up as you go along. And this is that.
You don't want to tinker with it at all while you're listening.
Well, no, because once you do it, I mean, that's it. The whole idea is that you're kind of dredging up something from your subconscious. And so then you're just going, okay, now what is this? And actually, a journalist the other day from Rolling Stone was, he read me back the lyrics to this one.
Yeah.
And it sounded like a poem. I'm going, wow, because I've never heard them. I just made it up. We cut it and pasted it. The producer did, and I just go, yeah, that sounds nice. It's a good record. But
Here
the
to
lyrics are actually not bad.
Here to me is your best track on here. I mean, it was based on one album. Listen, you know, this is good. Very good riff here. I liked it, and I like your voice on this.
Highway.
Yes.
All right.
Very good.
Wreck. Got too many highlights and a bite on the neck. Looking for something. Come around. What's that sound?
Should have had sex with Renee Zellweger to this song.
Looks like he was doing it here.
Give it to her hard, right there. Wow.
That's good.
Howard, honestly.
Let me that's good. And the other one I really like is, and I'll play these all the way through later, but because I got limited time with you. Here's this is another one.
By the way, if my children are listening to this, don't listen to Howard.
Ever?
He can sometimes be a little vulgar. Don't grow up like this, children.
Oh, come on.
He's nice. He's lovable. But
you love him.
I do love him.
Let me ask you a question.
But not in that
question.
way.
Did you have to go to your daughter Stella? She was very vocal against you getting married to your previous wife. Did you have to go to her and say, honey, you were right?
No, we don't talk about stuff like that.
You don't with the kids?
You just get on with it. It's okay.
You got a better attitude than I do. Do you play Guitar Hero? Do you play any of these video games?
No.
You've seen any of these new movies?
I've seen them, yeah. They're doing a Beatles one.
They are?
Yeah.
You're okay with that?
Can be quite cool, yeah.
Yoko said okay, we'll do one of these. I would love to
we
be at these
all
meetings.
said okay, yeah. No, it's going to be pretty cool, actually. I might learn to be a Beatle.
In the office, we were talking about how, can you believe that they're still playing Beatles songs and young people are turned on to Beatles music?
Oh, my kids love it.
Did you ever dream in your,
No, we didn't think we'd go beyond a couple of years. That was the truth, because nobody did in those days. So we just suddenly, after a couple of years, we were like, oh, we're just starting.
How about my daughter just finished, she just graduated college. She just finished a college class in the Beatles.
Yeah.
And loved it, like her favorite thing.
Wow.
Like a college class.
I know. It's amazing.
Insane.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Paul, you should let your kids grow up listening to Howard. I grew up listening to him, and look what happens.
Yeah, well, see? Children, take a look at this guy.
Paul, let me ask you something.
He's lovable.
Artie, this is Artie, Paul. Artie's struggling with drugs. You struggled with cocaine for a good year, right? True? When you were with the Beatles.
I didn't struggle.
I never heard that.
Yes,
never heard drugs
yes.
with him.
Paul
struggled.
Never heard drugs with him. He got arrested.
I was a young man, and that was part of the picture at that time. But I would advocate young people not to do it.
I know that.
It's no good, man.
Yeah, but how did you get off cocaine? You were addicted.
Were you?
I was not addicted. No,
you were addicted. You were on it for a year.
Honestly.
Everyone knows you were addicted. And why are you lying?
You didn't know you were addicted, but
you know what? I was actually very lucky because all this stuff is, as you know, and everyone knows in the world, the kids know particularly, it's a peer group thing.
Yes.
Suddenly it appears and somebody's doing it, and then you go, oh, I don't know. And you don't have the wisdom to sort of say, no, I can stand back from this.
But you tried heroin, too.
No, not really.
Yes.
No,
what do you mean, not really?
No, I didn't. Well, what happened was the same person I knew who had introduced me to coke he did heroin, and he once sort of said to me, "Do you want to try it?" You know, and just the fear, I just said no.
Like snorting it, right? Or not?
Yeah,
no needles.
Yeah,
but John and Yoko got into it. Were you?
I understand they did, but that was not when I was with them, so I don't want to kind of say anything.
Thing.
I don't know.
Right.
No, but the good thing was that I kind of got really fed up of it. Because you can get easily fed up of it.
Yes.
Because it's a kind of...
Oh, really? Because I wasn't making a joke. I had read that for a year you did cocaine and you felt that you were addicted to it.
No, I wasn't addicted to it. No, I sort of did it because it was like the thing everyone did, at that time. But I was very lucky because it was actually just before it broke mainstream. So for that year, I just sort of did it and then went, oh, you know what, this is a mug's game. And I stopped it. And then, like, just about everyone I knew in the world, including lawyers, bankers, businessmen, everybody, the straight people, suddenly started being really heavy into it. So I was very lucky. I actually got out.
Good.
Right there and then. And I said to kids, because a lot of people knowing, the good thing about this is you can advise kids. What I used to say to kids, I say, look, I know it's a peer pressure thing. So what I would advise you to do is you can't kind of say, oh, no, I've never tried it. Because then, oh, you've never tried it, sucker. So I said to them, no, what you do is you say, oh, no, I've been through that. I gave it up. And they go, wow, cool.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Just bullshit them.
But do you still smoke pot? Do you still smoke pot?
No.
You don't smoke weed?
I don't do nothing like that.
You're still veganing up?
I'm vegetarian, not vegan.
Oh, why?
Why?
Yeah, why not vegan? You'll eat eggs?
He likes
I
cheese
like
and
cheese
eggs?
and eggs. My thing about it all is kind of cruelty to animals. That was the original thing.
Right.
So you don't have to kill a chicken to have an egg.
Why did you...
In fact, if you leave a chicken's egg, if the cockerel hasn't got there, she will leave it too. So that's kind of doesn't hurt anyone.
A chicken really is... an egg is a chicken abortion, in a sense. True?
Not really.
It's not how we like to think of scrambled eggs. But anyway, Howard, listen, I'm really glad you like the record Fireman.
Let me ask you a question about Fireman.
I'm pulling it back to the
Why
original.
didn't you call the record McCartney record? Why Fireman?
Because I felt like I kind of would have betrayed this whole idea of the fireman.
Right.
If you think about it, when we made Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, that's the Beatles hiding behind that. That was the original idea.
Right.
Was that we had a song, we said, let's pretend we're not the Beatles. Because we were getting a bit fed up of walking up to a mic, oh, this is a John Lennon vocal. I've got to sound like him. I've got to be like... I said, well, look, let's not do that. Let's just pretend we're in another band. You are Dirk. You are Barry. You can go up to the mic and free yourself of all of that sort of baggage.
But why Fireman?
You can just do that.
Why the name Fireman?
Fireman, I like... I work in the woods sometimes. It's a little hobby of mine. I make
You
trails.
walk in the woods?
I make trails in the woods with my chainsaw.
That's what you're busy with?
It's a balancing thing. So consequently, you make fires out in the woods, so I like that. My dad was also a fireman.
So you are you identify with fireman. That's that image. All right, listen.
And plus putting on the concert for 9/11, with the fireman.
Next time, if you ever come here again, I want to talk to you about coffee enemas, which Robin receives. I want to know if you're into that at all. That's right. Robin is into that. But
I may never be back, Howard.
You'll come back. I'll see you again.
You don't want to ever have
Paul,
that
I'm getting the high sign,
conversation.
but I'm going to leave everyone with a song that I think is one of the best tracks on the Fireman
Let's
record.
do it.
I'm going to play it right now.
Howard, thank you for having me. Robin, thank you for proposing to me.
Do me a favor.
I love you.
I never have enough time with you. I would like to... You see this movie, Frost Nixon? I need you to give me 18 hours.
Yeah, okay.
We'll sit down, we'll videotape.
Yeah.
And it'll be your complete life. I will go through everything.
It would be great.
I want Robin suggested I do this after she has sex with
proposal.
you. Thursday night, I took out, Artie wasn't around, but I took out Robin, Fred and his wife Allison, Gary Baba Booey Delabate and his wife Mary, and Benji to dinner
at a very fancy restaurant.
That's
Danielle.
beautiful.
Place I've always wanted to go to.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
we
missed
had
a wonderful meal.
I'm sure it's amazing.
We had a wonderful meal, but I have to say, Robin, Jesus. So anyway, we're having dinner.
What did I do?
I'm gonna give it to you a little bit.
It was a tease.
No, well, I will comment on the entire dinner, and we had a great night. Don't let this.
Raspberry on you.
Yeah, but anyway, so we go to dinner, and
Benji, you're not going to comment on Robin.
Well, Benji, I got plenty to say, but you're taking top billing this today.
I can't even imagine.
What did I do, Fred?
I'm going to tell you.
I'm going to guess it's about your veganism somehow.
The only thing I can think
although I told her I want. Let me just tell the story. I really wanted her to drop the veganism for the night, but she wouldn't do it. She's very into it. Anyway, we had a great time. So, Robin is a wine expert.
Right.
And I said to her, listen, Robin, I'm going to give you the wine menu. Pick out a wine for us to drink. And Robin picked out a beautiful wine. They served it. It was delicious. And the waiter comes over to me, would you like to continue with this one? I said, sure, if Robin picked it, that's what she wants, that's what we'll have.
Well, that's why I sent him over to you. I said, you ask Mr. Stern if he wants to continue.
Yeah, sure.
With this.
I mean, absolutely. It was delicious. So we're getting toward the end of the meal. The waiter comes over, and he hands everybody at the table an envelope. I open up the envelope, and it's the actual label to the bottle of wine to show you what you have. I've been to Danielle a couple of times. They never do that. I said, uh-oh. What the fuck is going on here? Why are they giving me maybe because they know this is my crew and this is important to me. Well, the bill comes. Gary was looking over my shoulder. He just told me this. He didn't say anything to me that night.
Uh-oh.
Robin ordered a wine. Now, Robin, let me explain something to you. Because sometimes, I don't know where you grew up, but actually I did.
Here we go. You know where I grew up.
When someone says to you, order a bottle of wine. Listen to me. So you know this for the future. I'm all right with it. I'm fine with it.
I know what you're going to say.
You say to yourself, okay, what am I going to order here? I have never ordered.
Let me tell you about the wine list. Now, he didn't look at the wine list.
I've been there a million times. I know the wine list.
There were bottles of wine there that were $1,200.
All right. Were there bottles that are $100 or $200?
I was looking in the French section, so I don't know.
Okay, so listen to this. Listen to this. I get the bill.
Yeah.
It took my breath away.
I was ordering one bottle of wine. He kept them coming.
Listen. So wait, let me finish. Let me finish because I'm going to teach you something. I know you know everything, but let me teach you one thing if I can, and this will stick with you, even if you fight me on the air about it. So I get the bill. And now, I went like this, like my breath.
No, you did not.
Yeah, I went like this.
I was there.
I did. Gary saw it.
You must have had. You must have needed a burp or something.
And Beth made a comment. She even joked about that the first time they went out, Howard looks at the bill and he makes that face, but except this time he wasn't kidding.
Let me tell you. So I had to add it up. Each bottle of wine was $800.
7.
No, I guess tax or something.
How many did you have?
Well, 3 bottles. And this shithead Benji, they serve him wine.
What happened?
He doesn't even drink it.
Yeah.
You know what they do? They give everybody wine. If you're not going to drink wine, don't ask for wine. In other words, say to the waiter, Benji, I don't drink.
You got to be specific with that, too, because they'll keep it coming.
That's a good point.
Yeah, you don't know. First of all, your manners are ridiculous, but I'm going to tell you about Benji. Robin's in trouble, but you're in real big trouble. So anyway.
It was good wine.
Let me ask you this.
First, when you are invited to, I remember a story. Tom Chiasano took a client out to a lunch or a dinner and said, order a bottle of wine. Right. The client ordered a $600 bottle of wine. He came back, he goes, that motherfucker. If I wasn't paying for it, you think he'd ever order a $600 bottle of wine? Now, I've never ordered an $800 bottle of wine in my life.
It must have been good.
Well, I would say to you, if I was doing that, I would have ordered that wine.
You are insane.
Okay.
You're a high roller.
It's one night.
Wow.
Now,
not every night.
Let me ask you something.
So the wine bill alone was over $2,400.
Oh, man. Wow. Whoa.
I didn't tell them to keep bringing it.
Well, listen, I said to myself, Robin knows. I figure you know, Robin will go order a $200 bottle of wine.
You should have ordered yourself. Don't ever ask me to order.
Did I learn my lesson with you?
What I would do.
Oh, my God. Wow. And I even said it to Beth. I said, Robin would have ordered that if we were out to dinner.
Yes, I would have.
I said, but
I've done it before for you.
I said, she's filing for bankruptcy next week.
Now, let me ask you something. The waiter at a place like that.
The waiter... Because the waiter comes over to me, and I should have figured it out. He said to me, do you want to continue with the wine? But they always ask you that. I said, sure. I said, whatever Robin ordered.
But a waiter at a place like that, he knows you're a regular, this guy?
Yeah.
Have you seen him before? Do you think it's proper for him to say to you, sir, this is more...
No, it would be embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, right? So
he heard me say to Robin, order the wine.
Right.
Robin should look out for me,
wait
but she
a minute.
didn't.
So when he came over and said, should I bring that again? He came over to me. I said, you have to discuss that with Mr. Stern.
But he didn't discuss it with me. You should have said, Howard, it's $800 a bottle.
But that's interesting. I mean, but Robin did say that probably in wanting the guy to say, no, but...
I wanted him to...
I was all right with it.
That's the reason I sent him over there.
I didn't obsess on it all week, and I said to Beth, listen, Robin's a high roller.
Oh, here we go.
What are you saying, Fred?
Do you think...
I'm flabbergasted. I don't think I've ever had a $700 bottle.
No, this was $800.
$800.
Well, that must have been tax.
I knew things were a little pricey because I ordered a scotch there before you guys got there. And
Trust me, the scotch was fine.
No, but the scotch is a little pricier in that joint than they are in a lot of other places.
The whole meal without the wine would have run me about I don't know, $1,200 or something.
For that amount of people, that's
actually pretty good in Manhattan.
That's reasonable.
But the $2,400, Robin jacked it up to.
Jeez.
I'll pay you for the wine.
No.
I will.
Here's the question I have.
Look, all I can say is that
Gary, am I right?
No, here's the question I have. I know Robin said that when the guy came back, she said, you have to ask Mr. Stern. But if Mr. Stern doesn't know what the bottle costs, of course he would say keep it coming because he thinks it's reasonable.
But there's an indication there when I send him over. Look, you better take a look at this.
I was at the table, and I missed the signals you two had, the indication.
I didn't have any signal.
The signal is, look, you're paying this bill. You ought to know what you're doing.
But how would he know? How would he know what the price is?
Because when the guy says that, he ought to say, well, let me look.
And as Gary points out, Robin's off on that one. When you're
Please. Like I said, I'll give you a check for $2,400.
No, I wouldn't cash it.
I will send it to you some other way then. I want to hear about you in this wine. It's what I would do.
Well, I have to say, I'll just say this in the interest of peace here.
How about the signal being, hey, Howard, it's $800 a bottle?
She should say, hey, Howard, it's $800 a bottle. Can I order another one?
Gauche it is for the waiter to say it, so I'm supposed to yell it across the table?
No, you whisper it to me. You see the smoke signal.
I'm not near you.
And by the way...
Wow.
So Gary indicates that he did not drink any wine. If he had, he said he probably would have driven it up to 4 bottles.
I didn't. I said to the guy, he gave me a little bit, and I gave mine to Mary. If I was drinking wine the way I drink, we'd have been at 4 bottles, easy.
Right. Well, thank God Benji didn't drink the rest.
Wow.
Well, you two are very.
Any of that wine.
You two are very, very generous with each other. With each other, with gifts to each other, what you do for each other. So
Robin's right.
Chalk it up to this was a generous thing.
She would do that.
That is not something I wouldn't do if I was paying the bill.
Yeah, that's why I like going to dinner when you pay.
Thank you. And from now on, you'll never take me out to dinner.
All right. Don't punish me.
I will take you. I will never be taken by you again.
That's what I'm looking for.
I don't want to hear it. I don't even look at the price when I take you out. I pay.
Do you think Robin's crazy now?
I think that she's got a little bit of misplaced anger on this and what she thinks about later today. No, you'll understand that.
I'm saying that when I go to a certain place, I like to have a certain kind of time, and I do.
But that's your dime.
George, let's go. You're on the air.
And it will be on my dime. That's what I'm saying from now on. I won't have to worry about it.
Now, Robin is very generous with me. But still, when you go out to dinner with a group of people, you kind of keep an eye on the price. You don't go $800 a bottle. You don't. You don't. I'm just telling you for the future.
You didn't go $800 a bottle. You just paid for dinner. I'm paying for the wine.
Yeah, I would never accept it.
I will give it to you, and you're going to take it.
You've spent thousands of dollars on me.
I'm going to give it to you, and you're going to take it.
I'm just telling you for the future.
I'm going to give it to you, and you
I won't take
are going to take it.
I get taken out to restaurants in Manhattan all the time.
Right.
And people, it's just not called for. It's way above and beyond. I've been to Danielle, Oreo, all the best restaurants, and it's just rude. And you take a medium-priced bottle of wine, maybe $200-300, but $800 is just way over the top, and doesn't show very many manners.
I don't care what you say. I'm paying for the wine. I'm adding to the dinner.
And paying for the wine while someone else is buying is rude as well.
Yes, that's even more rude. Now you really
bring this up is rude as well.
Well, we do a radio show. It was too good not to. I had to.
To bring this up is very rude.
It is.
You just don't take me out to dinner ever again, or ask me to buy a bottle of wine.
Don't be silly.
I think Robin might be catching some unnecessary shit here, but I think it's a lack of communication. I think what I would have done is maybe gone over to you and say, look, I know wine and how, maybe see, have a conversation.
Are you comfortable with this?
Look, we can have a great bottle. It's an $800 bottle of wine. We can enjoy one of them, and then maybe you choose another wine afterwards.
How are you comfortable with this and showing it to me?
Across the room from him.
I know,
and he puts me in this position.
I wouldn't do that across the room. I would say, look, we could experience this and then maybe go to something later.
Well, that's why I was trying to send the guy there to say, no, just tell him to pick another bottle of wine.
Just say for the future when you go out to dinner with other people, not me.
I wouldn't do that. I'm always taking everybody out anyway.
Yeah, me too. I always foot the bill. Now, Benji really is something else. So, first of all, thank you, George. Benji.
Thank you, shithead.
So Benji.
He probably takes nobody up for anything.
Well, he knows rudeness.
I say, Beth said, let's make the reservation for 7:30. I said, listen, my crew gets up early. I knew Robin was leaving the next day. You were going off to, I don't know where you were going. You were going
flying
for an enema. It's another thing.
Flying for an enema. And I wouldn't buy a $1,200 bottle of wine.
Right. So I said to Beth, let's make it for 7 o'clock because I said maybe Gary's staying in the city. I don't know what's going on.
When you live out of the city, that's tough to negotiate.
Yeah. So we make it for 7 o'clock. Robin, Fred, Gary, we're all there.
Right.
Basically 7 o'clock. Within 5 minutes of 7 o'clock. Who's not there? Benji.
And he lives in the city.
Now, Benji really. Benji knows I'm not looking for him anyway. You know what I'm saying, Robin?
Right,
I mean, he's getting in by the skin of his teeth into this group because he sits in the studio during the show, and I love Benji. Don't get me wrong; he's a good guy, but
he's been here a decade,
right?
Longer, actually.
Quite frankly, we've discussed this. Benji's there should be in the Sal Richard category, except that Benji works in the studio with us, so therefore he's part of that dinner. So I invite him, and no Benji. A half hour. Now, everyone was hungry. We were all starting to drink. And I said to the waiter, look, I don't know where this guy is. I don't know what he's doing.
Half an hour late?
Half an hour, Artie.
Benji, you know where you work, man.
I'm not even done. This is just the beginning, and I'm sure Robin and Fred can fill in the holes, and Gary as well. So I'm sitting there, and Robin knows I'm getting annoyed.
Right.
Because you know what? I'm only good for so many hours. When I'm drinking, it's like, I'm going to fall asleep.
And the waiters are standing around, and everybody's waiting for us to do something. We're waiting for Benji.
Yeah, so we're waiting and waiting. And finally I said, listen, let's get some stuff. Let's get some appetizers and things. And when this guy shows up, and now I'm down to calling him this guy. Like, I don't even know him. Because I'm so fucking mad. And I even said to Robin, I said, what could he be doing?
What's holding him up?
This is an important function. I'm his, quote unquote boss.
Yeah.
It is.
It's a time to be impressive. At the very least, be on time.
It's a work thing.
Yeah, and he knows I hate that he's not prompt because even on the show he pulls the same bullshit.
Right.
So maybe he got a mental problem. I don't know. So he walks in, fat as ever, sits down, sweating profusely. Now, Artie, you've seen it up close every day, but I mean sweating.
Like he ran to the dinner in a suit.
And then he sits I was thinking Robin was going to sit next to Beth, but Robin sat down next to Fred. And Benji...
I didn't see the chair open next to Beth.
That one was for you.
Oh.
There was a whole discussion about where Robin will sit. But...
When Benji showed up, I was like, where's he going to sit? And then I saw this, he, sat there.
And without Benji, you could easily have leaned over and showed Howard the price of the wine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Benji.
That's Benji's fault that this all happened. So Benji sits down.
There's a deflection.
Sweating profusely. Where were you? And his answer was, Gary, what was his... Fred, do you know?
I know his exact answer.
Go ahead, Robin.
I started to get ready at 6:15, and I miscalculated.
Yeah. Now, the guy has to throw on his suit and come here. I mean,
yeah, who knows what getting ready is, but he didn't get ready until 6:15. Start to get ready until 6:15.
So like a chick, he shows up late. Like I'm on a date with this guy. Then he shows up, and so the meal is delayed.
But 7:30 dinner.
7 o'clock
All
dinner.
right. 6:15.
He shows up 7:30. So he orders a dinner. Now this fucking guy is so fat. I mean, how much you weigh now, Benj?
About 235.
Okay, 235. Shows up. He's not going to order an appetizer. He's not hungry, he says. Now, I said,
I mean,
Benji.
he's making all kinds of hubbub.
Yeah, like a whole thing. I go, Benji, look at the size of you.
Stop
Now
lying that you don't eat.
Yeah, what do you mean you don't eat? What do you mean? What are you talking about? You're not going to have an app. Do what everyone else is doing. Just fucking fit in. So he's carrying on. So
He calls attention to him.
So I told him, so he orders an appetizer. What'd you get, the tuna tartare?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember, I was more obsessed with, I don't know what I ate, but I know what this fuck ate. And he orders tuna tartare, which he barely touches. And by the way, the other time I took him to dinner was Nobu, and he wouldn't eat any fish. Okay, so
Now he's ordering tuna tartare.
So now at the table, he orders fish, tuna tartare, and he orders a trout or something. I don't know what he ordered. A bass, some bullshit.
It was
and
a
the whole
bad choice of fish.
You know, and then all of a sudden he goes, I love fish. I love fish. I love it. And I'm remembering at Nobu, he didn't love fish. Now, this place has meat. This place has everything. They'll serve you a fucking duck and a pig and a chicken.
They'll serve you game.
They'll serve you anything you want. They'll kill a lion for you and cook it.
I love fish.
All right. You don't love fish. You don't eat fish. At Nobu, you wouldn't eat fish. That's the greatest fish place in the country.
That's not true. I ordered a fish at Nobu. I had salmon at Nobu.
Okay. All right. So he goes, I love fish. I love fish.
No, because you were yelling at me that I wasn't eating.
Well, wait.
I said, this is
so
great.
we start eating dinner. Everyone's done with dinner. Benji's whole plate of fish is still
there.
completely there.
No.
So I go, Benji, what's the matter? Don't you like it? I love fish. I love fish. The waiter comes over, he says, can I clear the table? Benji goes, no, I'm still eating mine. Now,
Howard, can I just give you a timeline on that?
Yeah.
So, Artie, you've been at dinner with Howard. You know, Howard likes to move things along. So Howard claps his hands and says, let's order dessert, which is the signal to let's clear the table. Benji hasn't eaten anything yet. When the waiter comes, he says, can I take your plate? Benji's in the middle of the story. He goes, no, I'm going to wait. So now Howard's dying to move it along and have dessert, and Benji's talking and not eat it.
Like Benji can't read a signal.
Howard, why is
Benji
he
cannot
not eating?
read. He can. Why is he not eating? He can't.
Howard.
He can't read the signal that everyone's exhausted.
Howard, I like you.
Yeah.
But I don't give that much of a fuck.
Yeah. Well, you know what though? Honestly, Benji,
nice
if you're going to get ahead in life, you got to read signals at a table. You're there with a bunch of coworkers, and you're sitting there. You're not eating. You never ate your fish. We waited 10 more. We waited 10 more minutes.
I didn't want to order an appetizer because I didn't.
Benji, we all were done, and then you said you told the waiter to hold off on desserts for 10 minutes.
I didn't tell him to hold off.
Yeah. You said, I'm still eating. That means they're not going to order dessert. And you didn't eat the rest of your fish. You fucking sat there with it. Fucking return the fish.
You are...
Bullshit. Gary was going insane, too. And I'm not the only one. And believe me, Robin hates you. She just
I
won't
didn't
say
even
it.
know why he was there.
Oh, Benji knows that.
I just...
He's just annoying. Gary, help me out here. Will you explain the world?
No, Ben, seriously, here's what happened. Just give me 2 seconds. Ben,
No.
give me 2 seconds, and then you can talk. Give me 2 seconds.
Funny.
Go, Gary.
Dude, you got to learn not to give so much a fuck. Just sit down, have a nice time.
But it's his dinner.
You didn't give a fuck that you're a half hour late and you're sweating all over the goddamn table? What's with you? What are you sweating from?
I'm another... Wasn't it like 17 degrees that night?
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty chilly.
Yeah, it's hard to work up a sweat.
I'm sorry, Benji. The world doesn't revolve around you. The dinner was for 7 o'clock. To say you can't come.
I sweat to piss you off.
Why did you show up at 7:30?
First of all, I got there at 7:20.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't. Yeah. Go ahead, Gary.
No, I think it was 7:30.
Here it is, Benji. Seriously, I know what you're saying about Howard should relax and all that stuff, but you understand, A, he's your boss, B, he invited you to dinner. So if you're going to go to that dinner, there's going to be a certain way things run. If you don't want to deal with that, you probably should just not come. But once you come and you realize it's Howard, you know how he gets. Benji, he goes like this. This is exactly how he goes. He goes, all right, let's order dessert. And that went right over your head.
Yeah, always.
And so you were telling a funny story, and they did come to get you.
You know why? Because Benji entertains no one. He doesn't care about anyone. And when someone he doesn't sit and pick up signals. I know people like Benji. They're the most annoying people. They've been so pampered in life and so babied that they don't pick up on what's going on at the table. Robin had finished, Fred had finished, everyone was sitting there. It was time for me as the host to move the evening along. The waiter was looking toward me to find out, should I clear the table? And you're the only asshole who's sitting there, and you didn't even finish.
Your food must have been cold by then.
Right.
I was enjoying it.
It was cold, Robin. I put my finger in it to touch the temperature.
Benji, you were at my house that night. That Howard, you know that there's like he gets tired early. That's why we eat dinner early.
Right. Gary, you were tired too. Everyone was.
Everyone
you
was
get up
tired.
early.
I looked around the table
because we were waiting. Because as a courtesy, the way manners are, you wait for everybody to be finished.
I would have ordered dessert. Oh, don't get me wrong.
And then you would have been mad. Why you turning in your fish before you're done?
No, the waiter would not take our dessert order. There's etiquette at a fine restaurant.
All right.
You were holding up the table.
I thought we had
At least eat your fish.
I thought we had a good time.
We had a good time. Not you. We had a good time without you. When you showed up, things got horrible.
All right.
We had a good half hour before things got bad. No, we had a nice time. I enjoyed your company. I love being there with you.
You were fine in conversation.
I mean,
but
listening to your unbelievable sex life, which I don't believe a word
Was
of.
there more of that?
Yeah,
I got to tell you, my wife.
I thought we got the guys' version at Nobu.
No.
He went into.
Benji
really?
loves to talk about his sex life.
Mary turned around to me. She goes, "Is that
real?
possible?"
Yeah, is it real?
And I go, "I think it is." And she goes, "That's really disgusting." She likes you, Ben, but she was sort of creeped out.
Benji's up to like really dangerous behavior. Like Benji's going to get killed.
Yeah, he's the female version of Looking for Mr. Goodbar.
Benji. One story about his sex life is he goes on these, Craigslist or whatever they are, and he. Some guy invites him to his hotel room to fuck some girls in front of him. And, he's going into strange hotels.
Right. He doesn't know who these people are.
Yeah.
He's in a strange location, and nobody knows he's there.
And when he shows up, doesn't the guy go, I don't want to watch you fuck anybody? And the girls don't want to fuck you.
That guy must really be
I said,
did
that
really happen?
Yes. And I said, Benji, aren't you worried? And he goes, yeah.
But did you fuck a girl in front of a guy?
Yeah.
Wow, that.
And he said the girls were
a stranger, Artie, a stranger at a hotel.
They were models, right?
He didn't come on my chest or anything, but yeah.
Were they models?
They looked like it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were.
Yeah, he describes the scene, but meanwhile, would you go
models
to somebody?
This was a long time ago. I'm dating regular chicks now and dating regularly.
Oh, they must be delighted.
Well, anyway, so, Gary.
And that guy, and I won't say, but he is famous. And that guy, if you want to, I would reveal.
Don't do that.
No, don't do me
What,
a favor.
the guy who watched you?
That night at the dinner.
Total coincidence.
Stop.
Yeah, no,
he
I don't
doesn't
want
know
it.
who I am. He doesn't know I know him.
I don't want to.
Oh, I think I know who he is, actually.
No, you don't.
I think you told me.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Was it Sam Ben Ruby? No. Anyway, so.
No, Sam would know Benji.
Right. Sam would throw Benji out. I got to tell
Benji?
I got to tell you. Wow. This Benji's such a character.
Right,
I love him. I don't want to be too harsh, but he was.
Actually, that guy scares me. If he knows, I would never reveal him.
But understand something, Benji.
Yeah.
You're going to go out with people in the future. Forget about me. I understand you're trying to be eccentric.
You think he's going to go out with people in the future?
I don't know. I said that to make him feel better. But if you do, show up on time, or when you read the signals at the table. Come on.
Or just keep up with what's going on.
Yeah.
There are no signals to be read. Everybody's doing basically the same thing. When their entree comes, they eat it.
Right. Right.
Like that's the time to eat your entree. Save it. Don't save it for later.
I was eating.
And no, you weren't.
But you realize
never
that
finished.
hold on, seriously, and I'm not being a dick, Benji. Did you notice that everybody's plate on the table, this is true, was empty, and yours was completely full?
Well, you guys are pigs. You eat so quickly.
No, really. But see, you notice that stuff, and you say, either I don't want to hold 7 other people up, so I'm either going to eat quicker or I'm going to forego what's left of my meal.
When are you going to eat your dinner? I mean, what point in the night? And then we waited 10 more minutes, and you still hadn't eaten it. You never ate it.
Right, you did not touch that food from the time the waiter
you
came.
You weren't going to eat.
I honestly didn't realize that that it would be considered a faux pas for other people to order dessert while someone else is still eating.
Yeah, but it's not Denny's, it's Danielle.
Oh, all right,
we're having a dining experience together.
That didn't hit me until you said it.
I'm sure there's no Danielle in North Carolina.
Listen, I'm not being an asshole about it. That's the way it works. The waiter's not going to take desserts until the place is ready to go. It's not done. You could see that the guy was waiting. If you had bothered to pay attention. Well, anyway.
Write down the name of the guy who watched your fucking chick.
Yeah, I'd like to know that one myself.
Really.
Don't, you don't even. You know what? It's so boring.
For the air. Is it boring? Do you know who it is? this?
Yeah, it's nobody you know, and it's nobody anybody knows. He thinks the guy's famous. The guy has a high-profile kind of job. You would know the job, not the guy. Yeah.
Write down the guy's job.
I do have to say that Benji's stories I was riveted.
Benji is good stories.
Riveted.
Benji's a lot of fun.
That's what you should do in stand-up, by the way. You should tell those stories.
I wish I could. You know what's fun?
I'll do it.
Those stories he doesn't tell.
Some of them work without.
As the stories were going, Beth started going further and further away.
She almost crawled under Howard.
She started moving closer to me to get away from the disease that has to be crawling on Benji's body.
You shouldn't even joke about that.
Right.
I would take a test on the air.
Okay.
Did you come to New York? Did you come to New York as someone from the South? And I'm being serious. Did you come here with the goal of being part of that outer fringe Andy Warhol gang, New York City? Nook and cranny, getting blown everywhere.
The underground crowd.
Did you want to be a part of that thing?
I've kind of always been attracted to anything underground. Not just sex. Just sex. It's more illustrated when it's sex. But I like undergrounds.
Right.
Yeah,
well, it is, dude.
Gee, Artie, too bad you weren't at the dinner. You could have asked these questions.
No, I'm just saying, it is dangerous.
And had your dinner delayed, too.
It is. I wish, look.
Anyway, we had a great time.
I would love to have failed a piss test for an $800 bottle of wine.
Horrible.
Nah, come on.
So
I would never even bring it up unless we were on the air.
Don't invite me anymore. I feel awful.
I knew you would, but I had to do it because it was too good to bring up on the air.
That's how much you care about me.
Yeah, the show comes first. Roberto, you're on the air.
Can I contribute a little, at least?
It's a given that Benji's a classless fat slob with pig eyes, but Howard, come on, bro. All we need to know is that I don't care what you've earned over the course of your life. Just the $83 million that you earned as a bonus. You just pick up the check and shut up about what Robin ordered or didn't order.
We're doing a radio show, sir.
Now,
I think
when would you enjoy an $800 bottle of wine with your friends?
Roberto, this is a radio show. So I bring things up. Read between the lines.
You know what? That's not true.
But I'm bringing up etiquette. I'm teaching Robin, too. She needs to learn.
I know etiquette.
You don't think part of etiquette is just keeping quiet?
Roberto, if you went to dinner...
He knows my etiquette, not his.
Robin, the truth be told, I would never be mad at Robin for that because she's so generous with me. The idea that I got to pay her back a little bit would be great. So believe me, I'm not upset about it.
Can I ask Robin a question?
Yes.
I got your back 100% on this, Robin, but I'm curious. You embrace this sort of vegan lifestyle and you spend so much of your time detoxing, living a pure life. Why do you continue to consume alcohol?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't drink often, but I do like a glass of wine every now and then.
You just can't get that out of your life. You can't.
I certainly I'm not addicted to wine. I'm not Artie.
But I feel if
I'm
you're
not addicted to wine either.
You're detoxing and you're taking enemas and colonics.
I'm not.
Howard, Robin's an addict.
I was going to get on a detox regimen when we were leaving, so this was my farewell to food.
I agree with Roberto. I think wine and all alcohol should be cut out of your life.
Well, again, my nutritionist says wine is okay.
Well, then I think you can eat some cream in your soup.
No, I can't.
That tells me I just got to get a nutritionist that says steak's okay.
You got to get a nutritionist that says heroin's okay.
That's what I did. I looked for one until I found one who said wine was
right.
okay.
I don't like you.
Roberto is right, though, Robin.
No, he's not.
I always thought that was interesting that you've cut out every
First
food
of all,
except
I'm
wine.
not an overindulger in anything.
Right. I didn't say you were.
I don't overindulge in wine. Wine, again, you would like my vice to be cream and soup. I would like my vice to be wine.
But do you aspire to one day rid yourself of this need to drink wine?
I don't have a need to drink wine. I
think you can't let go of the pretension of ordering $800 bottles of wine. That's what I think you can't let go.
As your expert, I'll tell you what, the wine people at Danielle were impressed enough to give me the label. I mean, my God.
What do they steam that off?
Yeah.
Yeah, they must have been back there steaming.
Hey, can I have that?
You know, I when I looked at the price, I was so shocked I forgot to take my label with me. Because someone asked me, said, well, what was this wine you drank? I said, I was, listen, I almost passed out at the table, so I forgot to bring the name.
You were a little woozy and left your
Let me ask you this.
What was the name of this wine,
It
Robin?
was a Dujac wine. I'd have to look at the label, too, because they make a number of different wines.
A Dujac. You didn't say that.
Please.
You underpaid. A Dujac.
I got off cheap.
Yeah. Now, what do you think the restaurant pays for that bottle of wine?
I've heard they mark it up 3 times.
300%, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so
how they make their money.
They probably get it for $250.
Let me ask you something, Howard, about something that if you thought about with retiring. Say you didn't have the radio show and this happens. Would you just harbor resentment for Robin forever?
No, in fact,
that would fester.
It's not as funny to say this, but the fact of the matter is, I was kind of glad Robin did that because Robin's very generous with me and everyone on the show, and in order to pay her back, well, you're not.
I'm using that as an example in your life. I mean, there seems to be a lot of things getting to know you that you get out on the air that seems almost therapeutic to you. Do you think that would be a problem for you without the radio
no problem.
show?
No.
Because you're just going to stop seeing people.
Because no one will see me again. And poor Beth will see me. Trust me. No, Rob and I will see for life. And,
right, I'm sure you
And
will.
Fred, but not Benji. I mean, once I retire, I will never see Benji again. I'm sure of that.
Benji, when's the last time you did that? You went to a weird sex situation. Be honest. Like you went to an apartment from that bullshit.
It's happening all the time.
Well, he claims he's not doing that anymore.
He is, though.
Howard, what is that all about? I mean, I'm
dating regular chicks.
No, but I mean that whole like dangerous like.
What is it about?
What is it about?
You're looking at a guy who can't get laid. So the only way he's going to get laid is through some freaky scenes.
No, I think he actually can get laid, but I mean the whole has to be like almost like on a tightrope with like almost like with a gun to your head.
Listen, what normal person who values their life? You know, when Artie does heroin, I go, I love Artie, and he seems like such a normal guy, but then he's risking his health and his life.
That seems more normal to me.
Well, you're
Yes.
getting high.
It's more normal.
None of it is normal.
But it's more normal to me than what Benji puts himself. He goes to a room where some guy says, "Come in and fuck some girls." It sounds to me like either you're gonna get knifed. He
was even in one. He explained where it could have been like one of those rape fantasy kind of things.
Right.
You know, that's crazy because you don't know how you're getting there. You don't know if this woman is participating in this.
Well, he gets a rush out of that.
You don't know what Robin's saying is, how do you know those girls weren't given roofies?
Yeah.
And, and then they're going to accuse you of raping them.
You know, he may not have AIDS, but he definitely has genital warts.
Fuck you, dude. Dude, why don't you come down here and I'll come down here and we'll do a doctor's test.
Do you want me to examine your penis right now?
He's the fattest AIDS patient
Why do you
ever.
want to see his penis?
I don't, Robin, but I will look for genital warts.
We've all seen it, unfortunately. I mean, so you get a rush out of that more than sexual? You like the danger of it?
No.
You understand? You know I like you. You know you're putting your life at risk.
I am dating regular chicks now in a regular way. The problem is...
Do you know that there's something wrong with you? That you would go to a room where a guy just says, come over? I mean, don't you know that... Like,
in the middle of the night.
You don't have a bodyguard. You don't have a gun. You don't have nothing, man. You're walking in there and you're doing this weird thing. I mean, you don't know that's dangerous?
Of course it's dangerous.
Do you value your life? Do you like living?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
But anytime you get laid, it's like there's...
Listen, I want to get laid more than anything. Getting laid is the main focus of my life. You know what I mean? It's the primary focus of my life for many, many reasons. Being inside a woman's not enough for me. You know what I mean? I wish I could go inside of you and then come out through your mouth.
But you were
all the way up.
Right.
You were exactly right when you said, I don't get off at all on some dude being there. I'll take the opportunity.
No, that's the dude that's going to take a gun and shoot you in the head and rob you.
Or stab you.
Yeah.
Lucky for you, you don't have any money.
Did you ever see the movie Looking for Mr. Goodbar? You should rent it.
Yeah, it was about a hot chick who gets killed. You, on the other hand, are going to get killed and you're not even a hot chick.
Right.
Some people have that need for...
I worry about you. I do.
Action, but he's not a gambler.
You're not thinking.
No, he's gambling with sex.
Right.
Right.
But it's more of a sexual thing. Like at the end of the movie, the gambler with James Caan, he wins his bet and he needs more danger in his life. So he goes to like a drug den and tries to get into a knife fight with a big bouncer. Like he needs that action.
Yeah,
but it's the same as Looking for Mr. Goodbar. She finally winds up with a guy who's mental and clubs her to death.
Right. But it's sexual. It's not like a gambling thing.
But Benji's is sexual. You know, like she didn't know who she was taking home either.
See, I don't know if Benji can turn that off then.
He can't turn it off. I'll tell you why. Benji, this isn't about sex. Benji's lonely.
Nah, I'm not.
No, you're lonely.
I have lots of friends.
I'm lonely. I would never do that.
Listen, I love sex. And it is hard because anytime you're home, you could just go out and get laid.
Wouldn't it be safer than to go to a stranger's house? At least go to a well-known high-end prostitute where at least you could...
I know it sounds crazy, but then it doesn't feel like it's... I don't get off on that because...
See, that's the danger.
I don't feel like I'm earning it.
Oh, okay.
Benji said something to me once. I don't think he's going to care about this, but we were in... I mean, it was something that... It kind of creeped me out, but it didn't. And it goes along the lines of this. Maybe you remember this. The last time we took the show to Vegas, we landed on a private jet, and it happened to be... the day of rehab at the Hard Rock with all the strippers, and they got us an area, and it was me, and I was talking to this smoking hot blonde was talking to me, and she knew the show, and she was clearly like hitting on me, you know,
right.
And I was sort of like, you know, drinking with her and everything. Then she said to me, he goes, isn't it like a turn on to do you think like you could just be fucking this chick in like 5 seconds up in your room? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe if I, you know, later on or something. He goes, but isn't that fucking amazing that you could just fuck her right now? And I'm like, he was getting too into the question.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know.
God knows what was going on in his head.
Yeah, I was starting to think like, what do you want to do?
Well, anyway, that was our dinner.
Do you remember that?
That's the creepy moment?
No, but because it was like you were I don't know
All right,
if
I'm
you wanted
done with
me.
Benji. I'm done with Benji.
Well, I wanted to say, what a lovely evening.
It
but
was.
It no longer is in my mind.
You know, Robin, you know when things went downhill? I saw after Robin ordered the wine, the wait staff was high-fiving each other.
Wow. They were doing the sucker dance.
They did the sucker dance in the background. All right.
But I thought I'd had a good time. I now realize I didn't.
You did not have a good time.
I did not have
I will always remember that night. That's the most expensive booze
you ever had.
I've
Yeah,
ever
me
consumed.
too. I never had
the most.
Me too. The most expensive wine I ever had was maybe half that price.
Howard,
I never even had anything half that much.
Do you think, because I'm going to ask Robin this too.
Well, again, if they're marking things up
maybe
three
it was
times, you're drinking the wine I brought you.
Was really
is
a
more
$250.
Well, you're not
$250.
No, I'm saying
Costco.
it was retail wine.
Right.
The wine I bought you for a present, each bottle is more expensive than the wine you drank.
By the way, did you hear Gary going off on you on the wrap-up show?
Oh, my God.
Did you hear
What is
that?
all about?
Did you hear it?
Now what?
Oh, my God.
Hey, Howard, real quick before we end this.
I'm now giving up wine because it causes too much trouble.
You with wine, you got to hear Gary from the wrap-up. But Dominic, what did you want to say real quick?
How do you know that Benji's really doing all this? Because
I don't.
Think about this for one moment.
I believe him.
No,
Well, everyone at that table, he was shocking some women that would never, ever think of this type of behavior, would find it disgusting. And for a moment, he makes himself the most important person at the table. Mary, certainly, Robin,
right.
Beth, all these women are hearing these horrible stories, and while he's telling them, everyone's looking riveted to him. I doubt he does any of this, and I'm serious.
Well, you make a point. It did make him the star of the night.
Let's verify.
But it was fun.
I allow you, if you want to put it on the air and get those people, you can do it.
I would love you to verify.
For one of the...
You really think those people are going to come on the air?
It can be verified.
Oh, God, who are they?
One of the famous woman, I feel weird about.
Wait, there's a famous woman?
Yeah, I know that one, and I don't want to go anywhere with that.
I feel weird
I know
because
that
it's not her, you know.
Yeah.
I know
it's a different one.
I know the famous woman.
But supersonic, she used to describe the sex and not describe it the way you did, Benji. So I don't know.
What do you mean? What'd she describe?
Well, the events that you think you did. You know, in your story, you're the stud.
No, but what did Supersonic say?
Well, that you were not the super stud for her. Everyone at the table.
When did you hear her say that?
First of all, how could that be the main
Dominic,
topic?
stop a second. When did you hear her say that?
Well, she's discussed it on the air once.
And what did she say?
That it wasn't what you were saying.
That's not what she said at all. Do you guys remember what she said?
All right, can I get off Benji?
Yeah, she
Dominic,
said she was
thank
into
you. I saw you on Larry King. I got a tape of it, and gained some weight.
He's
now too skinny?
Robin, he's become so thin. You know what a prune looks like? He looks like someone stuck a pin in him.
Oh,
you
no.
think I look
He's
too
deflated?
thin now, really?
Yeah, you look better heavier, maybe. I don't. You don't. But your health is probably better, so I'm happy for you.
All right, goodbye.
All right, Dominic. There he is. Anyway,
Howard,
so
do you think you
Gary-
could tell the difference between an $800 bottle of wine and a $200 bottle of wine?
You know, I'm not that sophisticated, but the wine was very good.
Robin,
that's all
could
I
you?
know.
800 and 200, you think?
Not a good $200 bottle of wine.
Listen,
I'm
I
not
told
that
you.
good.
I told you. This is a real quick story. I've said it on the air before. They're a very famous couple who are authors, and they write only about wine. They are wine experts.
Not the ones Benji fucked.
No, these are considered two of the top people. I remember I bought their book. Like Robin, I tried to learn something about wine. I learned less than she did. But anyway, I'm reading the book, and the guy starts off the book by saying that him and his wife were searching for a great bottle of wine. They were in wine country. They go to this place. They found a bottle of wine, and they didn't make a lot of money. And they said, this is the most expensive bottle of wine. They had to buy it. They had to try it. They're, after all, wine experts. It's part of their job. It's almost a tax write-off for them. And they bought the bottle of wine. They said, we'll save it for a special occasion. Well, they waited like a year. Special occasion shows up. They drink it. They said it was the best bottle of wine they had ever experienced in their life.
Wow.
What they didn't realize was they opened the wrong bottle. And it was, Robin, I told you this story.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. It was
I never heard this.
The wine was a $10 bottle of table wine from, I can't now remember the name. I've told this story once on the air, and I'll look up the name. I went out and bought the $10 bottle of wine because they said, we were fooled. We are wine experts. We spent our lives on this. And to show you how sometimes this can all be bullshit, we thought this $10 bottle of wine was the best wine we'd ever had. We have to be honest about it.
Nothing is bullshit.
Right.
It's all, who knows what the value of any bottle of wine is?
Right.
It's what people can get for it based on their marketing and distribution and, the value of their name.
Anyway, so Gary gave it to you on the wrap-up show. This is another wine thing that's gotten you in trouble.
Jeez.
Here's Robin getting blasted. I mean, wow.
Why do I even bother to try?
All right, here you go. This is really Robin.
Just because we both got you wine for your birthday? Is this
Listen to what Gary says. And by the way, I had heard this rap off there. He'd come to me about this.
Really?
And I didn't know he was going to go on the air with it.
I don't know what's going on around here.
I was really angry in the office this morning. And this is totally real. I bought Howard a birthday present, and I brought it on Monday, the day of his birthday, and I put it in my office, and I just happened to mention to Howard when I was there earlier, hey, I just want to let you know, I got your birthday present. I'll just have Tracy get it over to your house. And I said, I explained what the wine was. It took all of 20 seconds. He said thank you, and it was great. Robin announced that she was bringing him wine. So we did that whole rap on the air. So we know that Robin's bringing him wine, or that's what the present is going to be. Ronnie walks in this morning like he was her cabin boy. Like Robin walked in a full-length leather coat with mink or some chinchilla or something around the edges, and Ronnie was carrying these two big boxes. Robin puts them down on Howard's console right before the show. So there they are. So now Howard knows he's got the wine. Now Robin insists that he opens it up on the air. We know it's wine. I think it's just slowing down the show. And I don't understand what the big show of the gift was about.
And I thought, she kept saying, go inside. There's like a big payoff.
Yeah, the payoff is there's a note that says these bottles were handpicked by Robin, which they weren't. And, it's wine. It's a wonderful gift, but I don't know what all the fanfare was about.
So you took it on the chin twice now about wine.
About wine. I think I'm giving it up because it just causes me trouble.
You have to go to a new drink. No more wine for you. So there you go. You want to answer, Gary, for any reason why?
If he feels that way, I'm sorry.
Good for you taking the high road.
I wanted you to open the wine and read the note. That's all.
Well, he took great offense. Both? I don't understand. It slowed the whole show down.
I could have said, Howard, I want you to open my wine.
Right.
And the big payoff was, this is the wine that you said you loved that you couldn't find, and I somehow found it for you. And I could have, but I don't know why we would do that on the air.
In other words, you're saying you can't understand why Robin had me open it on the air. We knew it was wine.
Wait, we knew it was wine, and we knew she handpicked it. Okay.
Well, no, you were claiming that it didn't handpick.
Well, you probably had some help, but okay, but fine. Say I'm off on that. That's a minor detail. Why did Howard have to open wine on the air that we knew was wine?
I just wanted you to know it wasn't a last-minute gift. I had done that a while ago.
Ah, right.
Right what?
I don't know. I had enough with wine.
You guys just love to argue about nothing.
I don't want to hear about Benji anymore. I want to hear about wine. I'm done with wine. I love wine, but thank you, everyone. I had a great night with all.
Don't thank me.
Except for Robin.
God, I hate you now.
Robin.
Oh, God, yes.
How are you doing about this whole wine thing?
This is not a good day for me. I don't want to talk about it.
Ben, so how did the dinner go the other night with Howard and everyone?
I thought it was fun. I thought I had a good time. I thought everyone had a great time, but apparently it wasn't as great as I thought it was.
And what was it with eating so slowly?
I use food as a drug, so if I'm out at a social occasion and I'm eating, I enjoy the social occasion it's when I'm alone or in a confined situation that I'm pigging out. So I'm not the pig I am on air or at home that I am out in a social restaurant.
How was the wine? Did you even try it?
I had a sip and it was great.
The wine's not your thing?
No, it was. This is too convoluted of a thing to really get into. I mean, it was. They poured me wine. I was gonna have it towards the end, but someone said, "Oh, you're not drinking. Let me just have the glass." So I let them have it.
So you had a good time at dinner?
Yes, I thought so. I thought it was great.
Do you feel bad about all this? The way Howard took it?
Well, I guess it would have been kind of neat experience if he came on and said, "The best guest in the world is Benji. I've never had such a great dinner in my life." But you know,
that didn't happen.
It's not that big of a deal, man.
Because I have a book out, I have an EP out, I'm talking to Howard Stern about it, and I'm really excited. I've heard a lot of things that Howard has said about me, and I'm grateful. So I'm excited to meet him and be able to talk to him, and I think it's going to be awesome. I'm going to have a lot of fun.
So what do you think Howard's going to want to talk about today? He's given you a lot of props in the past.
Yeah, it's great. I'm incredibly grateful. So I don't know. I'm a little nervous because he is Howard Stern. He is unpredictable, but it's going to be fun.
Sanjaya, if you remember Sanjaya, he was on American Idol. At the time, we got behind him to vote for Sanjaya.
Yeah, I think it was 2 seasons ago.
2 seasons ago. Has it been 2 seasons already?
It's 2 seasons since Sanjaya.
I always judge the passage of time. Oh, there's Sanjaya. How you doing, Sanjaya? Good to see you. Sanjaya was a contestant on American Idol. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
We worked hard to get you to be the American Idol, and we almost got you in.
You did plenty. You did more than your share.
Oh, he didn't win?
No.
He didn't win.
No. I thought he won.
I think the fix was in at a certain point.
Were you like was he second?
No.
You were about
was
4th.
7th.
You were 7th.
7th.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Got you almost all the way through.
That's right.
How old are you
many
now?
finalists
I'm
are
19.
there?
You're 19?
There's 10 that go on tour.
Well, but what is the entire number of finalists for the TV series? Isn't it 25?
Yeah, 24.
24, okay.
You know, here's the thing. When you were on American Idol, everyone was goofing on you that you couldn't sing. And the idea was, hey, let's put Sanjay through. But you passed the audition.
Yeah.
And I forget, what did you sing at your audition?
Signed, Sealed, Delivered.
Signed, Sealed, Delivered. They liked you.
Mm-hmm.
So it means you had an ability to sing.
Well, yeah.
And then somewhere along the line, everyone turned on you, right?
Yeah.
The judges turned on you. They turned you into a bit of a joke.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. You seemed like, you took it, but you had to be in great pain over this when Simon and all of them were like almost laughing in your face.
But basically, Simon was saying you didn't belong there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's to a certain extent, it was a little painful because I'm an artist. I'm trying to go out there and do my craft and then get beat down for it. But on the other side, it's like these people are there. Simon, in particular, is there to be rough on you, to be just like you're here to be outrageous. It's,
but you have a good attitude about it. I don't know that I would have. I would have punched him.
A lot of times, especially with the young guys or girls, you think, is it really okay to be beating up on somebody who's 17, 18, 16, being that hard on them in their formative years?
Well, isn't it true on American Idol, and you say this in your new book, that they give you a counselor after you're voted off American Idol, almost like when a guy gets out of war and they need when you get voted off of American Idol, it's a great deflation to your ego. In other words, here you've been in this America's most popular show. They're afraid some kids might hurt themselves, right?
Yeah, well, there's people that have hurt themselves just not getting through the first audition.
That's true. They take it that hard.
Yeah.
Did you go through a period of time like, oh my God, what am I going to do now?
No, because at that point I was on tour. I had gotten to the top 7, so I was like,
yeah, something
totally
was going
content.
to happen
Yeah, I was
in your life anyway.
Jennifer
yeah.
Hudson was number 7, so obviously that didn't affect her.
What happened when you went on tour? You choose a couple of songs, you go out there, you sing a few songs every night, and they pay you well or no?
Well, they pay you for each show, and we do...
when you say you get paid for each show, what kind of money do you get for each show?
Well, I have kind of a warped sense of what it... Because my first job was American Idol. Like, my first paying job was... like the tour.
Where did you work before that? How did you make money before that?
I was in school.
Yeah, you was a kid.
You were high school, right?
I was
okay.
a sophomore in high school. So.
Go ahead. Yeah, so you never had a job. So what kind of money did they pay you?
It was pretty. I was able to right afterwards go to New Zealand and like move to LA and get my sister a Prius, and so like I was really comfortable. And then I realized after a while that you have to get more money in order to maintain it.
Yeah.
So,
did you spend all of your American Idol money? Do you think you were a little unwise that way?
Most definitely.
Because you shouldn't go out and buy your sister a car. You should probably just bank some of the money in case there are lean times, right?
Well, yeah, I banked some of it, but I was definitely literally my first paycheck before that was like working for family $2,000, and that was like, wow.
Right.
And then so I go on the tour, and I'm like, making legitimate money, and
Do you have no one in your life who would sit you down and say, hey, son, listen, don't spend all this money. Be smart about it. It's not going to last forever.
So you're saying a parent would have done that because you said son.
Right.
Yeah, I had people telling me that, but I mean...
You didn't listen.
I didn't listen.
You got the money. You were old enough that they handed you the money.
Well, yeah, I was 8 at the end of the tour. I turned 8, like a week before the end of the tour. I turned 18. So
But it hasn't been easy for you. Your mom went to jail, right? I was reading. Now, is that in your book that your mom went to jail?
I might have briefly mentioned it, but
she went to jail for putting you on American Idol?
Yeah. Can you believe this?
Actually, I fought her to go on American Idol. She didn't. She wanted me to wait a year.
Did you? Why'd your mom go to jail? What was she doing?
It was overblown marijuana operation that she had for medical uses. She was growing for medical uses.
All right.
Where did she live?
In Seattle.
So she didn't have a marijuana operation. She had an operation that caused her to use marijuana.
No, he's saying she grew marijuana for medical purposes.
Oh.
Yeah.
But in Seattle, is that legal? It's not legal.
Well, there's certain, it's a gray area for medical uses. So it's...
Wait, so what, are you an Indian guy or what?
My dad's from India.
Where's your mom from?
My mom's dad's family is from Italy, and then her mom is English-Irish.
So she's like a white type of broad, and then your dad was an Indian, so you guys came up with kind of a mixture over there. Now, I got to say, how's that sister of yours? I found her quite attractive.
Thank you. She's doing good. She's actually, she wanted to call in, but I don't know if she's...
Why should she hog your airtime? You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's listening in her Prius.
Yeah. I hope she sold that at Prius and gave you back the money.
Well, I'm living in New York, so I'm not driving, but when I go back to Seattle, I get to drive it because it's technically my car.
She's quite attractive. She have a boyfriend?
Yes, she does.
She does.
Yeah.
And what's she doing with herself?
She's in Seattle right now, but she's writing music. She's working...
Is she sexually active?
I'm sure. I don't...
How old is she?
You think she's gotten it?
Huh?
You think she's gotten it?
Gotten what? Sex?
Yeah, the ween.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah?
How old is she?
She's 21.
She living with this guy?
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Yeah.
And they're celibate, Howard.
Yeah, they're saving themselves for marriage.
So he's doing her. You think that's our first?
No.
She's been around the block, that chick, huh?
Not around the block, but she's had previous relationships.
Now, you mentioned in your book, now I got to be honest with you, I thought you were gay.
Okay, a lot of people have.
I think you're a gay American, and I still think it. Because,
really?
Well, you're very effeminate. You know what I mean? You're a good-looking guy.
Thank you.
And you have a very slight build. And I say to myself,
You're going to make him gay. And he's not.
well, no, I assumed you were gay. You claim in the book you're straight.
Let me say something, Howard, because I, like you and many others, thought that too, watching him on the show. But when he walked in here, I did not get a gay vibe.
Yeah, I'm not getting a gay vibe. But then again, I'm the last one to know. I have no gaydar whatsoever. I'm so masculine in the traditional sense.
You didn't know I was on heroin.
I didn't know he was on heroin, and he's been on it for years.
He's sitting right next to you.
Would you do me a favor to prove that you're straight? Will you fuck Robin right now?
Oh, stop it.
Would you mind?
It's not necessary.
Sanjaya, would you mind giving her sex right now? She needs it badly. She had a trauma-filled weekend with Matt.
I'm sorry.
You can't do it?
Huh? I could do it. Unfortunately, I have a girlfriend. So
come on.
I get in trouble.
Robin, take off your clothes and let's start it in right now.
He could give me a massage.
Just don't get in a relationship with her. Cost you $800 for a bottle of wine.
You're not kidding. She's expensive.
Oh.
No, so when did you bang your first broad?
When I was 16.
16? Mm-hmm. See this? You see, I jumped to conclusions about
So
you.
you're watching him on the show thinking he's never had a girl. And he did.
16, you banged your first chick. You're a good-looking dude. I bet you can get chicks easily, huh?
I could, but like I said, I've been in a relationship for a year now. So
look at you, banging chicks. The hell do I know? You really never kissed a guy? Never took it in the ass? Nothing. I bet you guys proposition you.
Oh yeah, all the time.
All the time. I can see that. Fred wants to talk to you about maybe sleeping with you. I don't know. He loves it. He goes both ways. Nice. But no kidding.
Color me disappointed.
Yeah. Good for you. Yeah, I don't get a gay vibe looking at you now.
Well, good. I mean,
nothing wrong with being gay.
No, gay people are awesome.
Yeah, right. I got no problem with it. I'm just saying that's what I figured for sure. So what, like, don't you think people who go down and audition for American Idol are a little bit wacky in the sense that, I mean, it is a wacky thing, right, to do this? What did you do? You woke up one morning and said, I'm going to go down to American Idol, or did you plot this thing out?
I had friends that were plotting it out, and like we didn't know it was coming to Seattle, so I had a group of friends that was going to drive down to California, and they're like, oh, Sanjay, come with us, we'll go and audition. I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like,
and your sister was in on this too.
Well, she didn't.
Around, did they not think they could actually sing? They were just like, hey, we'll make the show, we'll be goofy or something?
It was my choir, so like my school choir, so they're like, oh yeah, we're going to get on, we'll all get on together.
You were in the choir in school?
Oh yeah.
And you're not gay?
Nope. Choir chicks are hot.
No, I don't.
On the last show, so when we were doing this whole thing, when you were on American Idol, and we were like, hey, vote for Sanjaya, you had said, you kind of said, look, I don't know Howard Stern, I don't know anything about him. And I don't care about that, and that's not the way I'm going to win American Idol. But do you now think that maybe we did help contribute to your long run?
Yeah. I know for a fact that a majority of the people that come up to me on the streets are people that say, oh, I'm a huge fan of Howard Stern, I'm a fan of you, blah, blah. And so
I voted for you many times.
We were behind you, and I never have voted in American Idol. I used to vote every week.
That's right.
I never voted for you.
Now, you were treated disrespectfully, and let me get your feelings on this. You, on the last show, you did a duet with Steve Perry of Aerosmith, who is a great, great guy.
Yeah.
That's Joe Perry, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Steve Perry is not a great guy. He's from Journey. I'm talking about Joe Perry. But you originally requested to do your duet with Ozzy Osbourne, and he refused to do it with you. Is that true?
Well, it was kind of like they were trying to set up a duet with Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know the logistics of it all.
But he said, no, I don't want to be with Sanjay.
But wait a minute, I don't understand what happened. So you decide who you want, or do you know that there's a list of people who are going to be on the show?
I didn't know that I was going to sing with Joe Perry until the rehearsal. And I went out on stage, and like first I saw him rehearsing with other people, and then I went out on stage and realized
he's with you.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So and then but after the show, I did like the press tour or whatever. I did Jay Leno, and Ozzy Osbourne was on it with me. So
it was no big deal.
Yeah.
So when you go on American Idol and all this fame hits, and
everybody in the country practically knows your name.
Yeah, I mean, was it a good experience, or was it a bad experience because you started to become, hey, vote for the worst, vote for Sanjaya, this and that? Does it become like a goof, and you feel like, hey, everyone's goofing on me?
No, I mean, it's definitely mixed feelings while it's happening, but overall, it's obviously a good thing. I've been working in myself to be a musician my entire life. I hadn't actually worked as a musician, but I've been like.
You making money now still?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Give me what's going on. You got a book out.
Yeah.
Sanjaya, by the way, has a brand new book, Dancing to the Music in My Head, Memoirs of the People's Idols in stores today. And you have a record album out.
I have a EP. Yeah.
EP? What the hell is that?
What does that mean? 5 songs.
5 songs.
Yeah.
And where do I get that?
Amazon.com.
Oh, so you're selling it on there. Yep. And what is it? Dance music? What kind of music is it?
You can dance to it. It definitely has, like, really good beats. It's world influenced, very much so. So a lot of the beats are like tablas or djembes or something like that. And then
are we going to listen to a little?
Did you write the music? Yeah. Did you write the music?
I wrote some of it. I had co-writers as well. My sister helped me write. A couple family members helped me write. So it's really been.
How far would you go to be famous? Would you appear nude in a magazine?
I've been asked this question, and it's a dangerous answer. Because it totally depends on. I would if it was a really classy magazine. I wouldn't do like Playgirl.
You would show your penis and balls?
Depending on
Let's
how.
say it was a classy magazine like Time Magazine.
Time Magazine isn't doing
They
that.
don't do nude,
No.
Robin?
National Geographic.
No, I'm saying, let's say it was an artistic endeavor.
Yeah.
You would show your penis and balls in a magazine?
In the future, done right, yes. I'm not very modest.
You're open to that.
I have a feeling you are very large in the pants if you would do that. Am I correct? You got a big hose? Be honest.
I haven't really seen anything else to compare it to. So.
Bullshit. You've seen guys in high school and stuff.
I did PE 1 year, and I didn't have to change in front of anyone.
You've never seen a guy naked?
Not accidentally at a party, but I wasn't paying attention.
How big was his penis? Was it bigger than yours?
His nickname was Frankie Footlong, and it wasn't an exaggeration. So
he was very big.
Yeah, so it's.
What are you hanging with him for?
Do you? So in other words, if you're willing to take your clothes off in a magazine, you would have to be large. No man who is small would be in a magazine if he wasn't. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. Have you ever measured your penis and balls?
What kind of an?
Well, this is an interesting interview.
Well, I don't know. I know a lot of guys that have. It's not.
You never measured yours?
In the past, I have.
You have?
Not recently.
Were you more than 6 inches or below 6 inches?
I haven't measured myself in quite a long time.
All right. When you did measure yourself,
how old?
I'll tell you my measurement. I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you my measurement if you tell me yours.
His 13-year-old measurement.
I bet you beat me at 13.
At 13, I was under 6 inches.
Fully erect?
Yes.
Okay. Well, fully erect. Now, I was an adult man. I was 6 inches. Exactly. Right, Robin? Wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. I think you approached 6.
I was 45 when I was measured. I was measured.
When did your cock stop growing?
My cock stopped growing when I was very young.
I was going to say, like, when is that?
I'm only 6 inches.
Because I'm hoping it's 50 or something.
And I'm 6'5". I should be 8 inches because it would look much better.
Hey, that would be proportional.
It doesn't look that good when I'm nude, I'll be honest.
You're not going to be posing in a magazine?
Oh, no.
Is that what you're saying?
No way. Not with my big belly and widespread ass, and there's no way. You know what I'm saying? You say, so then when you went out on this tour, American Idol tour, a lot of girls hit on you and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
And you didn't take advantage of it?
No, because
you didn't do the groupie thing.
I have time for group. I mean, it's not. I don't know. I wasn't really.
See, that makes me suspicious that you could be a little bit gay.
No, because I don't. I don't know. I don't have to just get all the chicks that.
You ever bang an older broad? I'm talking about like a 30-year-old.
No.
Nothing.
No, the oldest I've done is. 19 when I was 18. Which is
19.
You ever fuck like a great grandma, like 55 or something?
Yeah.
What is that life like? Are you guys all living in one place, closed away from the world, unaware of what's going on around you?
Yeah, pretty much. We're pretty much just like in a bubble. And, like, every once in a while you can go on blogs and stuff and see. I didn't because it wasn't, like, just psychs you out. But
Which one of those assholes wasn't nice to you on the tour who wouldn't talk to you and stuff?
Yeah, was that going on?
Yeah, there was somebody, I know you mentioned this in your book, one of them, I forget who else was on your season, but you said when you were out doing the tour, so to speak, wait, I'll try and find it in my notes. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I don't know. I mean, it was really, like, it was very much like high school in that, like...
There were cliques.
There was cliques, kind of, but then they'd switch around.
Who was in your clique? Were there some people who were nice to you?
Well, there was, I mean, me and Jordan were both underage, and then the next oldest one was 23. So...
Here, this is what you say.
What did I say?
Blake Lewis called Sanjaya. Blake Lewis was the beatbox guy, human beatbox guy, a disrespectful little kid who was disrespectful of people's boundaries and didn't have a father figure in his life.
What is that?
Shithead.
Lewis went on to say, why is this little kid that's just annoying on the show? I don't think he should have been on the show at all. It's just bad for television, terrible, terrible television. Did he say that about you?
He said that on a radio interview, yeah.
Yeah, now, in a radio interview. Yeah. Now, how do you deal with a guy like that after he says something to you? Do you walk up to him and confront him?
No, because it's not, I mean, on tour we were pleasant, like, it wasn't any kind of, like...
But he dissed you. Why do you take that?
He dissed me, but it's not... I mean, it's his own deal. I'm not... Like, I respect him. He's an incredible beatboxer, and he's a great performer, so it's not, like... He's got his... Like,
no one's questioning his beatbox ability.
You're very evolved, or wimpy. I'm not sure which here, but you're very evolved to say, "Hey, that's his opinion, and I don't care."
I could beat up everyone who had a bad opinion about me, but it's not. I mean, there's more important things to fight about.
Look at you, all right. Well, he's more involved than I am. I would have gone up to this character and I would have said, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna kick your ass."
Fat beatbox lip.
Yeah, and then he would have beaten me up. Let's go to Gay Ramon, who wants to say hi to Sanjaya. Sanjaya, I will play some of your music. I have one of your songs here. The book is called Dancing to the Music in My Head, Memoirs of the People's Idol. It's in stores today. And you had some help writing this, I assume? You have a guy who works with you? Sanjaya's album, Dancing to the Music in My Head, is available at Amazon.com. Gay Ramon, go ahead.
Hey, Sanjaya, how old are you right now?
I'm 19.
19. Hey, listen, I got a question for you. Have you ever had your sweet pink butthole eaten out?
Oh,
nope.
God.
Nice.
No, can I be the first? Oh, my God, you'll love it, puppy.
Well, Gay Ramon, I know Sanjaya. You must get a lot of this, huh, Sanjaya, from gay guys. You know who's into Sanjaya and even went to his concert? Was High Pitch Mike, who just came out of the closet.
Yeah.
The guy said he wasn't gay.
He said he wasn't gay, but we all knew differently. Well, Artie did. Sorry, Gay Ramon. He says he's not swinging that way.
But he is gay, by the way.
He is? How do you know?
How do you know?
He is. I can tell how I'm gay. My gaydar goes far, far away, and I can tell he's gay.
All right.
Sanjaya, what about that? Any truth to the fact that perhaps...
Have you thought about a guy at all?
That maybe you're closeted right now. It's too hard to come out. That maybe in the future you might be coming out.
I mean...
Is it a family issue thing? Your family
No,
wouldn't
my
accept
family
it?
would be fine with it. I'm just not... penises are weird. Like, I'm not...
Sounds like the right answer to me.
Yeah, no, don't let your... I'm sure your parents have done things they're ashamed of. Don't worry about them.
No, I'm not at all. I mean, my family's totally supportive. If I came out, they'd be fine. I'm just not. Like,
Did you bring your mom with you on tour?
I brought my sister. My mom was on the show with me.
Okay, your sister came out with you. Is she jealous of you?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure
you both
there's...
try out for the show?
Yeah, we did. I'm sure there's some kind of, like, I don't know. She's older. I think that she didn't get enough, like, showtime. I think not enough.
I wanted her to get more showtime.
Yeah.
I should have had a movement to vote for her. I like her very, very much.
Thank you.
So let's take a couple of more calls. Irish John, you're on the air. Go ahead. You're on with Sanjaya. He was a finalist. He got to number 7 in American Idol 2 seasons ago. Go ahead, Irish John. Oh, it's not Irish John. Oh, it's Eric the Midget.
You picked up the wrong line.
All right, well, Eric the Midget, go ahead. Eric
Are
the
you
Midget.
aware of Eric the Midget?
I've not enough to know.
He's one of the biggest Idol fans there is.
He even does his own Idol radio show, which is probably the worst radio show in the history of radio.
A little shithead lives in California.
Right. Eric, go ahead. Your question for Sanjaya.
Yeah, and Artie, you're the world's biggest shithead. Shut up.
You're on with Sanjaya, your dream.
Go ahead, Eric.
Although, Eric, I got to be honest, you used to trash Sanjaya on your
Yeah,
show.
he hated our movement.
Right. You were against the movement.
Right, but I didn't have the show back then.
I see.
The show I started during last season.
What does
All
that
right.
got to do with anything? Who
cares?
Well, because Howard just said I trashed Sanjaya on my show, which the show didn't exist.
Oh, you trashed him on this show.
Oh, this show, yes.
Yeah, where people could hear it.
Right.
I guarantee this week there will not be any technical problems on our JFSC.
This is about Sanjaya, not you.
Did you have a question for Sanjaya?
There is Eric right there, Sanjaya. You can see him up on the screen. Yes. Go ahead. Do you have a question?
Not really.
Oh, all right. Think about it.
Bye.
This is Sanjaya's time to...
Gives a fuck.
So, when your mom goes to jail, where is your dad?
Well, they were divorced. I was actually living with my aunt.
And then you drop out of high school?
I got my GED to do American Idol because my choice was either be enrolled into high school and get tutored 3 hours every day, or get my GED and just do this. So I figured do the music thing.
That's not so easy when your mom goes to jail like that.
Yeah.
And you're
Well,
living on your own almost, huh?
I didn't know that it happened until after it was over because, like I said, I was living with my aunt. So.
All right. Let's go to Jeff the Drunk. Jeff the Drunk wants to say hi to Sanjaya. Yes, Jeff the Drunk for Sanjaya.
Hello, Sanjaya.
Hi.
I voted 5,000 times for you.
5,000.
He did, actually.
5,000.
Yeah, he was drunk and he did what he had to do.
And I listened to my boss.
Right.
Later.
All right, thank you. And we'll take one more call for Sanjaya. Let's go to Rick. Rick, you're on the air.
Hey, Sanjaya. I think girls of Indian descent are really beautiful, but I can't stand tons of pubic hair down there. So I just wanted to know, culturally, are girls allowed to shave down there? Indian girls allowed to shave down there?
He's only half Indian.
Do
Indian girls shave down there? Why wouldn't they be able? What do you mean, a religious thing?
Yeah, is that a culturally religious thing?
I don't think that they have anything against shaving down there that I know of.
All right, let's go to... That's the silliest question
These are
I've
the
heard.
craziest questions.
All right, let's go to Mark. Mark, go ahead.
Hey, now.
Hey, now. You've never seen your sister naked, I hope, have you?
No.
You never have?
Like when we were like tiny in the bath, but not
That's it?
anything
Too bad. I'd like to ask you some questions about that, but since you don't have any expertise in that area, I'll...
My bad.
Yeah.
Ask all you want about Frankie Footlong.
All right, go ahead, Mark.
Peace and love, peace and love.
Peace and love.
There's no way Sanjaya is straight. There's no way at all.
Why do you say that?
Artie's got to throw something at him to get him out of the closet.
No, yeah, well, I only do that to staff members.
Sanjaya, what's your gay problem?
What, Artie, you getting any gaydar going off? I mean, you're the expert on this.
I'm the expert?
Yeah.
No, I listen.
You knew High Pitch Mike.
Yeah, but I knew High Pitch Mike went to the Madonna concert.
I can't believe High Pitch Mike isn't even here today.
Where is he?
He almost attacked Sanjay. He ran up to take a picture with him.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
And he's a big fan. Where are you, Mike? Get in here.
Right.
Mike's going to snip the couch when Sanjaya leaves.
Do you think American Idol's seen its best day, Sanjaya? Do you think it's over?
I don't know. It's hard to say because
Do you watch the show?
I do now more than I did before.
Yeah.
Like I watched it every once in a while. Like I voted for Kelly Clarkson once because I saw her once and was like, wow, she's actually really incredible. But I was never really like every day all in it. And now I pay attention because I think it's important to see it, and it's fun to kind of watch it from a different perspective. But
you performed at a... all right. Did you perform at a bar mitzvah?
Bat mitzvah, yeah.
Bat mitzvah. Now, how much dough can you get doing that? Can you make a lot of money being a bat mitzvah?
I mean, it depends on the father, really.
Right.
Depends on...
So what do? You show up, you do a couple of tunes, and you shake the kids' hands?
Yeah.
And you get a couple of bucks?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was beautiful. It was at a castle. It was,
well, a little princess.
A very good little Jewish girl.
Right.
It was a white castle.
All right, let me hear what you're up to musically here. What is this song I'm going to listen to? Let's see here. We have, where do we have the clip, guys? Oh, here we go. Sanjaya. This is called, I don't know the name of this song. A Quintessential Lullaby. Is that it? Okay. Here we go. Let me hear a little bit.
Yeah, I'm doing, well, a label.
Where's that character Clive Davis? Is he working with you or what?
No, I haven't worked with him.
He doesn't believe in you, huh?
Well, he's busy.
He's busy with everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a record company or what?
I'm doing it independently.
Uh-oh.
I have an independent label.
Yeah, you got to get a record company. Send it off to a record company. What are you doing?
I'm
Get your shit together.
I'm sorry.
I'm just busting your balls. Listen, good for you.
Thank you.
You're doing your best. You're out there. You got the book.
Yep.
They give you an advance on that?
Yep.
All right, excellent.
What'd they give you?
A comfortable advance.
Did you get 6 figures?
Huh?
Did you get at least $100 grand?
I think so, yeah.
Really? Oh, look at you. That's not bad. That's pretty damn good for a first-time book.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Why do you not know for sure?
You're like, okay, sure.
It came in installments. And, yeah.
They added up. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Sanjay.
They're keeping me a little bit of distance from me and my money, so I don't do what I did with last.
You're good.
So somebody's taking care of it for you.
Oh, yeah, be careful.
Who's taking care of your money? Bernie Madoff? Just be careful. All right, listen, save your money. Get out there, do your thing, be an artist, but be sensible
Any
about
acting
money.
aspirations?
Absolutely.
All right, all right.
What are you going to be in a movie with Jack Nicholson? What's next for Sanjaya?
I'm not sure. I'm just kind of riding the wave.
All right, if a guy wants to hire you to do a private personal appearance, it's you and him at his apartment.
Private personal appearance.
How much does it cost?
Is this a proposition?
No, not from me. Fred asked me to ask you that question. Fred, do you want me to ask that?
What kind of a deal is this?
Wants you to appear at his house, bathing suits.
He wants to watch you fuck a chick.
All right,
Depends on the
listen.
chick.
Sanjaya's book, Dancing to the Music in My Head, Memoirs of the People's Idol. It's in stores today. He's here to tell us he's heterosexual, for those of you who are thinking he's gay.
Right, let's dismiss that.
He's got over a 6-inch hard-on from since he's 13.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's probably grown since then. Am I correct?
Possibly.
Possibly. You think you're at least 8 inches? You think you've grown 2 inches since you're 13?
I don't know.
Possibly.
It's possible. I don't
Wow.
know.
That's pretty good, Robin. And also you're here to tell us you're banging a chick currently?
He has a girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend
of a year.
No one's seen her, but... So it was a good decision, and we learned that it was a good decision to go on American Idol. A lot of opportunities. And Sanjaya's book is called Dancing to the Music in My Head, Memoirs of the People's Idol. It's in stores today. And don't forget, you can get his album, Dancing to the Music in My Head, available at Amazon.com.
Yep.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, finally.
Yeah, finally.
time.
Yeah, we always wanted you on this show. And say hi to that sister of yours.
Most definitely will.
Believe me, tell her I thought she was very attractive. Was she a twin?
No, she's 2.5 years older.
She's 2.5 years older. Oh, that's interesting. Robin, make sure.
Awesome. What do you like about doing the show?
Just being able to be really real. Because, like, certain interviews you have to kind of be censored and be, like, yourself, but altered version is...
It's good to be able to say what you want, right?
So
Now, how was it answering some of those questions? Well, they're a little tough at times, right?
yeah, but it was expected. So I had my guard up a little bit, but it went really well.
So you had a good time today?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, Benj, how was it to finally meet Sanjaya?
It's great. He's a nice guy. He definitely has a charm to him that I think comes across on the air and in person.
You've gotten manhandled for this guy, right?
Yeah, yes, I have.
Screaming his name
Yes,
out
normally
and-
when I'm mentioning Sanjaya, people tackle me and knock me down and everything.
Sanjaya, how is that, man? This guy would scream on, CNN for you and all the news channels.
It's awesome. I mean, I'm flattered. I am honored to have someone that would do that.
I'm flattered and honored also.
Make a nice couple.
Guys, look at me right here. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's
Cool, man. Hey, nice to meet you. It's great dropping the show. Can't wait to see the book.
Good morning. How are you? Good. How you doing, man?
I feel good.
So what brings you down to the show today? You got a new album coming out?
Yeah, I got a new album coming out, and mostly I just want to hang out, man. I'm a huge fan of this show.
Yeah, you excited?
Unbelievable. I'm a really big fan of this show. I know everything about it. And for the last 4 years, I got diagnosed with leukemia in 2005. So all I've done, besides like trying to live, is stay home and watch Howard TV.
That's awesome.
I mean, I don't watch anything else. Cool. So I know everything, man. I'm down with like the whole Artie and the heroin thing, and I just know everything.
Awesome. This must be real exciting for you then.
It's amazing. I mean, I can't believe I'm here. I see this on TV all the time, and I just can't believe it. I mean, I'm here to promote an album in my foundation for leukemia, but mostly I just want to hang out.
Cool, man.
I didn't even sleep last night.
All right, man. Well, have fun in there. Have fun in there today.
I will. Thank you.
All right, anyway, this guy's name is Rich Cronin. You might remember his hit song with LFO. He had a huge hit. I remember this song, Summer
All
Girl.
right, you remember this?
Sure, you do too. How old were you when you were in a boy? How you doing, man?
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, good to meet you.
I'm, when I was in the boy band?
Yeah. How'd you get in a boy band?
Well, first of all, when that song blew up, I was 24 years old.
Right.
So you were pretty old
Yeah, for
in
a
the boy band.
Yeah, I was pretty old.
You were no boy.
No, I wasn't.
That old boy over there.
Hey, here's a tissue.
Sorry.
He's snotting all over the place.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, calm down.
When that came out, I was 24 years old.
24, and how old were you when you got discovered for the boy band?
20.
Yeah, and what do you have to do? You have to audition and stuff? You have to, like...
No, actually, I'm from Boston.
Yeah.
And
I know, we could tell.
Sorry.
That's good.
No, I think the accent.
One of my friends and I, for some reason, he went on tour with the Backstreet Boys.
Right.
Who were nothing.
Right.
And he was always talking about, we got to get with this guy, Lou Pearlman.
Right. Lou was this guy. There was this guy, Lou Pearlman, who was this, like, incredible producer, if you will.
Well, what happened with Lou? Because I knew Lou. Lou used to own Blimps or something. I don't know how he knew about the music business, but after New Kids on the Block, he just got this idea to put together a boy band.
I mean, he had a lot of bands. He had, what was Justin Timberlake's band?
Yeah.
He had NSYNC, he had Backstreet Boys.
He had, my group, we sold
LFO.
4 or 5 million records.
And E-Town.
O-Town.
O-Town, whatever it was called.
He never thought it was going to blow up. And then when the Backstreet Boys blew up and NSYNC blew up, and then, we started to blow up, not as big as them, but we blew up. He bought a fucking house that was incredible. It wasn't even a house, it was a hotel.
Right.
On this incredible lake. He started buying Bentleys. He had a $250,000 Rolex with diamonds all over it. Meanwhile, he's stealing all my money, everyone's money.
Yeah, so
we
you
all knew it.
You never got paid?
I didn't get paid anywhere near what I should have.
Really?
Nothing.
Well, and like, didn't your parents or somebody step in, or your accountant go, hey, wait a second, we're not getting paid?
We were always on TRL.
Right.
We were always, starting to sell a lot of records.
Yeah.
And I said, well, where's the money?
Right.
And it was like, it was just nuts, man. The guy was such a creep. And
Did you
Well,
make
I know
enough
the
money?
Backstreet Boys had to sort of legally get away from him because he was,
Yeah, so
the
did NSYNC.
contracts were so ridiculous.
And Sync had to leave. Everyone left him.
Did you end up making any money?
Yeah.
Did you become a millionaire?
No.
Not a millionaire.
And I should have made like at least $2 million, $3 million.
Right.
Easy. But
Yeah.
see, here's what it was. I wrote all those songs for LFO.
Right.
I wrote like Summer Girls and all of them.
Right, so that's your publishing and all that.
Yeah. So when that song blew up, I thought, well, wow, I'm gonna get a publishing deal now.
Right.
He offered me $20 $20,000 for my publishing.
Oh, my God. Did you take it?
Well, I was thinking about taking it. I was like, holy, I never had $20,000. You know, I never had any money.
In one lump sum, yeah.
No, never. I was excited.
Oh, he's a real Colonel Tom type, yeah.
And now so one of my friends said, are you going to take $20,000? I said, yeah, it's a great deal. He goes, you could make a deal for $500,000 tomorrow.
Right, just on that song.
So he schooled me to this publishing thing, so I was like, I got to do this.
Thank God you didn't sign away your publishing.
No. So I started saying, hey, let's get some publishing deals. So I put a lawyer out there.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, the lawyer's like, oh, I can get you a publishing deal. I can get you $750,000.
Right.
Next thing you know, another song came out called Girl on TV. Went top 5. And now I can get like close to $1 million.
Right.
Next thing I know, he comes back to me and goes, Rich, your publishing has been sold.
Oh,
so what do you mean?
What
he
do you
says,
mean?
yeah, Lou sold your publishing for $1.2 million to Jive Zomba.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
So
he could do that without your signature or anything?
When I first signed the contract with him,
yeah.
I signed it away.
That's what that's what I'm saying about those contracts. He had people signing. They were crazy.
Yeah.
He owned everything.
You must have nightmares about this.
I had to go through lots of therapy.
Right.
I went crazy. I mean, I wrote some big songs, and
you must have some good therapy because
no, I don't.
You're still here.
Yeah.
I know. I went crazy.
Wow.
I mean, the guy was awful, but
that's awful.
Besides all this money stuff, the guy was he was really a creepy guy, man. Like, you know,
I met him once. I had him on the show once with some band.
You did?
Yeah.
That was O-Town when they were being put on MTV. He came in here with the band.
When I got a hit song, the song went #1.
Right.
He bought me a Navigator in 5 minutes. He's like, walked in. He goes, yeah, you got a Navigator now.
Yeah, of course, because he was busy stealing your publishing.
He stole my publishing. He charged me for the Navigator. The guy's a fucking asshole.
I got your Navigator, but you're gonna pay for it.
That's right. I just
he
bought
didn't
your
tell me that,
car
though.
Yeah, right.
That you have to pay for.
You thought it was a gift.
Yeah, about 6-7 months later, I found out he's fucking charging me for this thing.
Oh, my God.
The guy's awful.
You know what? Dude, I'd rather have my money and I'll go buy my own Navigator.
I'll just decide what kind of car I want.
Yeah.
Well, I said, I want to get a Navigator. He said, well, let's go get it.
It wasn't all bad, though. You got to date Jennifer Love Hewitt. You went out with her for a long time, right?
Yeah, 2 years.
You banged her for 2 years.
Yeah.
And
She's
you
hot.
had some hit records.
Yeah.
Who took the hit?
She's hot.
She is hot.
How'd you get her?
I met her at the Blockbuster Awards.
Oh, no kidding.
And I wasn't, we weren't really mega successful, but we still had 3 big hits.
Right.
And at this point, we had no hits.
Right.
I was just there.
And she wants to be a rock star, too, doesn't she?
She wants to be a singer.
Right.
Right.
So she
I think she put out an album.
Probably figures she'll fuck you a little bit. Maybe you'll write her a song.
I don't even think so. I think she just saw me then. And this is going back 8 years now or more. And, we had the same publicist.
Right.
So I started to talk to her. And I couldn't believe it. She kept talking to me and talking to me. She was actually interested.
Right.
And she later on that night after the Blockbuster Awards, she gave me her number.
Wow.
I was floored. I was like, well, because
she's rich and she's hot.
But besides that, I actually was a big fan of hers.
Right.
I worked at Blockbuster 2 years before.
I have 2 things I like about her.
Yeah, I mean, I worked at Blockbuster 2 years before that, like putting the movies on the shelf.
Right.
And every time I saw a picture, I say, oh, she's
Super
really hot.
Yeah.
And now I'm at the Blockbuster Awards.
And she's putting the moves on you.
The girl on the video cover just gave you her number.
So did you call her right away, or did you play the game and wait a while?
No, I mean, I was so anxious about calling her. I couldn't. And then I actually got a notebook and I wrote down all these subjects. Like,
so you needed crib notes.
Oh no, the paper was there. I was
to talk about with Jennifer Love Hewitt.
When there's a quiet point, I'll talk about this.
Right.
And this, like, I couldn't imagine there being any quiet points in the conversation.
Right.
I would be awkward silence. So I actually called her up, and she answered the phone.
Wow.
And we talked for like 2 hours.
Did you use your notes?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there was no way.
You went through all 2 pages. 2 hours. That's a lot of notes.
No, really. I mean, and the whole time I'm thinking, this is Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Right.
I was a big fan of hers.
Right. So what happened? Did she go out on a date with you or something?
About a month and a half later, she says, why don't you come out to L.A.? Now, mind you, I had no money. I was negative money.
Right.
I didn't have a cell phone.
You'd have to go to Lou.
Yeah, it's like, how do you...
Exactly,
you
I
have
did.
to play with Lou's dick.
Dude, it's awful, right? So Lou goes, I go, I got to get out to L.A., Lou. Love wants to see me. Lou was like, oh, this could be good. He goes, come out to L.A. with me. I was like, when are you going? He goes, this week.
Right.
He goes, come with me, because I'm shooting my movie out there. which is another story. But so I go to L.A. and he goes, "You can stay in my hotel with me."
Oh God!
Oh, no.
I have a big suite. So anyways, I went.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I gotta go. So I'm getting my clothes out real fast in the room. It was a big suite. And
Did you see you naked or something?
No.
No.
And I said, all right, man, I'm out of here. And the publicist picked me up, and we went to Love's house. And it was really weird. Like
What a nightmare.
It was really, I was awful.
Yeah.
It was really weird.
What is Jennifer Love Hewitt wearing when you show up at her house?
She was wearing like a ballerina dress.
Really?
With like a unicorn in sparkly, like,
oh, jeez,
bedazzled.
What's her problem?
She was dressing pretty wild.
Yeah, what is that about? That was for the date? She wore a ballerina outfit?
I
With
think,
a unicorn?
I feel like it was a ballerina outfit.
Yeah.
It looked like the dress went out and, yeah, it was.
Like a tutu and all that?
She probably didn't
Yeah,
even
it was a tutu. It was a tutu.
Did she look hot?
She looked hot, but I just thought the outfit was completely out of control.
Inappropriate. Yeah, right.
Nah, so I like. Look,
At least it was a girl, better than me with Lou.
right.
Dude, she was Jennifer Love.
She's a lot less scary than Lou.
Oh no, I was really.
wow.
It's true. So we wanted a date to Universal Studios, and she was totally like into me. I couldn't believe it, man. I mean, and we went.
How long before you get in her pants?
Well, she asked me to stay at her house that night.
Wow.
Thank goodness, because that meant
I
no
did-
Lou hotel room.
I know, it was amazing.
Did you bang her?
Not that night. I didn't even go to her house.
Why?
I was trying to play it cool.
Yeah, that's
She
crazy.
lives with her mother.
Right.
So I was like, you know, I just was freaking out so bad I couldn't spend the night. I couldn't do it. I was like,
Plus, you didn't have your notebook with all your notes.
I couldn't talk to her anymore. I didn't know what to say. So I was like, fuck, I got to regroup, think about this shit all night. So I said to my publicist, I was like, hey, can I stay at your house tonight?
Right.
He goes, yeah. What, you don't want to stay with Lou? I was like, no, I don't want to stay with fucking Lou.
It's Lou.
He's like, all right. So Love says, well, if you can't stay at my house tonight, I want to pick you up in the morning. I was like, yeah, what time? She goes, I'll be there at 7 in the morning.
Oh,
Beautiful.
my goodness.
She's into it.
So I was like, holy shit. She goes, because I have an audition, and I have to get my hair done. So I'm like,
So you're just going to hang out with
so
her
I'll
while she runs?
fucking go.
Yeah.
Right. What else you got to do?
Nah, so that's why I was out there for her.
But that's not a lot of time to study your notes to figure out what they're
Well,
talking
you write
about.
while she's having her hair done.
So no, I had to sit with her.
Oh.
And I was like,
Man.
I was thinking about all this shit, dude. We didn't have any hit records.
Right.
I was nothing.
Right.
And she's like spending all this time with me and wanting to hang out with me. I was like, what the hell? I don't understand it, but I love it.
Right.
So so she gets there at 7 in the morning. She hands me a Mentos, like those colored fruity Mentos.
Yeah.
She goes, these are for you. I was like, thank you. And she's like, well, let's go to get my hair done. I was like, all right. And we're in her little Mercedes, like the smallest Mercedes available on the market. And I'm in there like, oh, this is great. You know, because I'm 6'3". And I'm like, this is great. This is awesome. Yeah. And I'm sitting there trying to think of shit to say.
All right.
And I was having a hard time. She did all the talking, though.
You shouldn't shut up.
My head was spinning, but I was thinking about her, and she was like, hey, will you... She goes, I'm going to get out of the car here. We're at the hair place. She goes, I'm going to get out of the car here and go in. Will you park my car?
Wow.
I'm like, oh, Jesus, I don't know. I'm going to crash this thing. I don't know my way around here. This thing's fucking miniature car.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah.
Where the fuck are you going to park it?
I'm going to park it? I'm an awful driver. I'm a fucking awful driver.
You don't know where you are.
I didn't know where I was. I had no idea where I was. And the blocks are fucking huge. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. She got in there. I was like, holy fucking shit. So I'm driving around like the block. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I finally parked the thing. Sweating bullets.
Right.
I walk in the room. I'm like, yeah, your car's out there. It's fine. She was like, cool. So then I sit down in the seat, and everyone's like, everyone, this is Rich. I'm like, hi. She's like, all the hairdressers, you know, hi. She's like, so Rich is from Boston, and he's a boy band and all this stuff. I'm like, yeah. We were there for like 3 hours. And she was looking at like magazines and going, oh, Tom Cruise looks amazing and all this stuff. I mean, it was bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey, what did you expect her to talk about?
I don't care what she talked about. I was just like, fucking Jennifer Love Hewitt. So
that's weird when you realize with most broads like that, you're making notes on what to talk about, and you realize they're just morons.
They're just gonna keep talking.
Yeah, she's not gonna shut the fuck up.
I'm just gonna say yeah. So then after that, we went to a coffee shop, and then she went to an audition, and It was just...
That must have been some audition. Probably sucked.
No, it was for, what was it?
What movie?
Archie. The Archie movie that never came out. But,
Archie and Veronica?
She's going to play Veronica.
She was supposed to play Veronica.
She didn't even get it.
No.
Yeah.
So I wrote a song called West Side Story. I said Veronica. It was about a girl named Veronica. And I was so lame.
Yeah.
I was so lame. I wrote all these songs about her, like encrypted, like to her.
Right.
I was fucking lame, dude.
Oh, stop.
What was it like banging her? Like when you were banging her, you were like, oh man, I can't believe I'm banging Jennifer Love Hewitt.
When that happened.
And you must have come in 2 seconds, huh?
Well, she made me wear 2 condoms.
2?
Yeah.
How do you get 2 on?
One for her, one for her mother.
No,
Wait a second. You're telling me, because you know what? I heard that's dangerous. They're more likely to break
that
when you
way,
wear
yeah.
I heard that too.
Yeah.
I heard
It's
that.
hard to do that.
I didn't hear it then.
Yeah, by the way, this is, in case you don't just tuned in, this is Rich Cronin. He's got a new album out. I'll tell you about that, $1 Billion Sound. Available at richcronin.net.
He ought to just put these stories on.
Yeah.
I wrote a book.
Really?
You got
Good.
a book too, right?
Well, I don't have it. Yeah, I wrote a book.
Yeah. Can you get it anywhere? Or?
I'm going to try.
Yeah,
No,
you'll
you
get
haven't
it.
got a
You'll get it.
publisher yet?
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't even tried.
You got some good fucking stories,
This is
dude.
amazing.
I have so many stories.
And you
but
had leukemia too, right? You just got over that.
I had awful leukemia. I got this, it was called AML. And I just went to the doctor one day. I was losing weight, and my father was really nervous. I was home. I was living in Orlando at the time, and I went to visit them. And he said, the minute I walked in, he said, "You look like shit."
Right.
I was like, "Thanks." He says, "You got to go to the doctor." So about, in 2 days, I went to the doctor. The doctor says, "Wow, you don't look good. I think you have mono." I said, "Oh, mono, whatever." He goes, "Let's take a blood test." And they took the blood test, and I had leukemia, AML.
Cancer.
Awful. It's supposed to kill you in 8 weeks.
How'd you beat it?
I don't know.
How long ago was this?
2005. I got diagnosed.
Are you all right now, or you?
I am. I don't have it. So what
Gone.
happened was
It left you.
I got the leukemia, and it was like, this is the worst one you can get. It's very rare that a young guy gets it. So usually older men will get it.
Why do you think you got it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I have good luck. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just awful. But I got it, and I went through all this chemotherapy. And
Man.
and a year later, it came back.
Oh.
Wow.
So the doctor said, "Look, the only choice you have is a bone marrow transplant." And my brother and sister didn't match me, nor my family matched. So they said, "Well, we're going to try to look for one for you. But meanwhile, we have to get you back into remission if we can." So I got a bone marrow transplant. Eventually, I got back in remission, and I went through all this radiation. And
Damn. That must be painful shit.
yeah, man. And then in June, I had a stroke.
Good Lord.
From the treatment they were giving me for the leukemia.
Yeah.
They were giving me this stuff called IVHG at the hospital. And they put the thing in my arm. And I was there. It takes 5 hours. And I'm sitting there. I went to sleep, and the doctor woke me up. He says, "Rich, sit up." Because I was in the bed. And I said, "All right." And I couldn't sit up. And everything, I felt really weird. Everything seemed like it wasn't real. He goes, "Come on, sit up." And you realize I wasn't kidding.
Yeah.
My face started to droop, and he goes, "Oh my God, he's having a stroke."
Jeez.
So
it's a good thing they woke you up.
They
baby.
caused it. They caused it.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, it happened right there, and they told me, like, "Look, this is from IVHG."
Yeah.
What is IVHG?
I have no idea. It's something to help your immune system out.
Man.
So
you think you beat it or what? What's going on now?
I hope I beat it, man.
You got the bone marrow.
I got someone else's bone marrow. If I had a kid, which I couldn't because I had so much radiation, and if I did, it wouldn't even be mine. It would be like this other guy's thing.
Right.
Yeah.
There's more of this other guy in you than you.
Oh, 100%. I'm not even there anymore.
So when you were fucking Jennifer Love Hewitt, get back to that because I broke it up a little bit.
So Jennifer Love Hewitt, when I first had sex with her,
she goes, "Wear 2 condoms."
Yeah,
Did you think that was weird? How'd she look naked?
She looks great, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe what was happening,
Right.
But I don't have anything bad to say about her, She's a
She
great.
good in bed?
I thought so.
Fully shaved vagina?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
No, that turns me on.
But I have nothing bad to say about her. I mean,
Right.
obviously I had sex with her. I was with her for 2 years.
Yeah, but she was cheating on you like crazy, though, right?
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
What?
Yeah.
Jennifer Love Love Hewitt?
Jennifer Love Hewitt gave him like a ring, like a promise ring. She's like a dude. He's more like the chick, and she's like the dude.
She's giving the rings and then going around.
And he finds out she gives a ring to all the fucking guys, and she's fucking a bunch of guys, right?
Yeah.
How many guys was she doing behind your back? Did you find out?
Yeah, well, no, I don't know. She gave me a ring, and we went to Cartier in Beverly Hills, and she's like, "Oh, I'm going to give you something very special. I've never done this before, and you know, I have to give it to you." And I was like, "All right," and she goes into the place, she comes out, and she gives me this ring. It's like the infinity ring. And I'm like, wow, she's fucking in love with me.
Right.
We're going to get married.
This is a ticket.
This is unbelievable.
Right.
I'm going to fucking marry her.
You're going to be Mr. Jennifer Love Hewitt.
She goes, listen.
Yeah.
I want to marry you. We're going to be together forever. If you wear this ring, it's forever. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Let's go.
I fucking found out.
It's my ticket out of Lou.
Dude, this is the only
How long did it take you to find out?
You found
2
out
years.
what?
I found out. So I did this reality show called Man Band, Mission Man Band. It's the worst name ever. And the worst show ever.
Right.
And it was me, Jeff Timmons from 98 Degrees, Chris Kirkpatrick from NSYNC, and this guy from Color Me Bad named Brian Abrams. Whatever. And
Color Me Bad.
I'm talking to Jeff Timmons goes, hey, you and me have something in common, man. I'm like, what? Jennifer Love Hewitt. I'm like, what? No, I'm really like, what?
Yeah, you're like in love with her.
I mean, we've been broken up for 5 years. I was like, what? He says, yeah, man, Jennifer Love, you and me. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Because I always asked her about that. Did you ever get with it? 98 Degrees. I was nuts.
Yeah.
Did you ever get with this guy? No. She goes, yeah. In fact, one time, she wanted to marry me. I said, what? He goes, oh, yeah. She took me to Cartier in Beverly Hills.
Oh, my God.
And she gave me the...
She's like Errol Flynn.
She gave me this thing called the infinity ring. I was like, she gave me the fucking infinity ring.
Yeah.
And she gave me the whole speech. She gave me this big speech how she wants to, like, be together forever. I was like, what the fuck?
What is she, like a sociopath?
Oh, man.
That's wild.
When that happened...
Yeah, that sucked. When that happened, my head must have been spinning.
I was lost, man.
Yeah.
This was like 2 years ago.
Bro, that's tough stuff.
It was rough, man.
Yeah, man.
But
this boy band stuff's tough. So now you're doing a solo thing, huh?
Yeah, I have a solo record.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty excited about it. I think it actually came out pretty good.
Yeah. So I guess Jennifer Love dumped you. I mean, you don't see her
yeah,
anymore.
she dumped me. What happened was at the very end of that relationship, she was in New York doing a movie, and Us Weekly, that magazine, I get a phone call from someone at my record company. They go, Rich.
Yo, we got something in common?
No. He goes, Rich, get Us Weekly. Just came out.
Yeah.
I was like, why? What's up? He goes, just get it. I was like, no, seriously. He goes, just get it. Bye. Hangs up. So I live in the Prudential building in Boston. So right downstairs in my building there was a supermarket. So I was like, all right. So I go down. I'm like, maybe there's something cool like Rich Cronin this. I don't know. Must be about me. No. It was a fucking thing about Jennifer Love Hewitt in New York City. All these paparazzi photos, like her with 7 guys.
7 guys?
Something like that, dude.
Oh, my God.
She was this one guy, this guy. Dude, check it out. She was with this dude, some guy on Broadway.
Yeah.
By the way, I went to that play with her.
Wow.
To see the Full Monty. Patrick Wilson.
She was with Patrick Wilson. Meanwhile, you took her to the play.
She took
me
you
to the play. She took me to the
to
play.
watch her boyfriend on stage.
She didn't know. She just saw him when I was sitting next to her.
She dug the way he looked.
She was like, oh,
yeah,
I'm into him. So then...
Oh, she said this.
She didn't say it, but now I'm thinking back. And I'm like...
Wow.
What the fuck? She goes... So then she called me up 3 days later when I got home to Boston. She goes, hey, my grandmother's coming in tonight. I was like, oh, cool, yeah, have fun. She goes, hey, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go back to the Full Monty. Like, that was fun. I was like,
yeah.
It wasn't that good.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, she's in the magazine with the fucking guy.
Wasn't Full Monty where the dudes are nude,
They
too?
get naked on
Yeah,
stage.
they're not even good-looking dudes
Right.
either.
They just got big cocks.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I hated the play, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Oh, my God. So when you saw that in the magazine, did you call her up and say, what the fuck?
I tried to.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't just that. She was with this other guy, and this guy, and that guy, and rumors about her and Alec Baldwin.
Right.
She was doing the movie with Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
I was on the bed having a panic attack.
Right. You were heartbroken.
Oh. So I called her up. I was like, do you have something to say to me? I was the girl in this relationship.
Right.
And she goes like this. She goes, listen, don't you fucking call me up like this when I'm at work. I'm fucking working. Don't you fucking call me like this. If you believe that bullshit, shame on you. I'm like, I just saw 7 pictures of you holding 7 guys' hands.
Yeah. And what do you mean if you believe it?
Dated last week on every one. I'm like, the 21, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? She goes, I'm not going to even discuss this. If you believe that bullshit, you're out of your mind. She hung up.
And that was the last you spoke to her?
No, I called her one time after that. She didn't call me for 3 days.
Right.
I was like, I'm done.
Right.
I called her. No, she called me up. And she had the whole thing rehearsed.
Yeah. Probably written it down in a notebook.
Oh, yeah, she did.
Yeah.
And she was just like, I couldn't say a thing. It was all rehearsed. You're never gonna yell at me again. You're never gonna treat me bad. I'm not gonna be treated like this.
Yeah, putting it all on you.
You know,
Meanwhile, she's
it was
cheating.
all on me. And she goes, I'm out of this relationship.
Yeah.
Goodbye. I have to go do the Tonight Show. And hung up the phone.
Yeah.
And that was it.
You never said a word.
And she made it all your fault.
Yeah.
That was nice.
But whatever. She's a great girl.
Yeah.
A lot of people found her so.
I don't know,
Hey,
man.
you were way into it. You would have married her, right? Sure.
In a second.
Do any sex videos with her?
No.
Oh, dude. Anything kinky going on between you and her? Like, you do anything weird?
Yeah, I don't think.
69? Anal? Yeah? Anal?
No.
69.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I would do that with her. Totally 69.
I just,
Does she eat ass at all?
No.
Too bad. She ain't that crazy.
No, she wasn't. She was, again, she's just out there doing her thing.
That ain't the type of broad that would have stuck with you through the leukemia, I'll tell you that.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But honestly,
do you have a dirty little name for her in bed?
Missy. I called her thing Missy.
A pussy.
Yeah.
Why'd you just call it a pussy? That's very...
I don't think she liked that.
Yeah, she likes Missy.
Yeah,
Son
whatever.
of a bitch. I'll use that if I ever get her.
She was
Tell her you don't want any infinity ring, though.
No rings, baby. Where's Missy?
She was really, but honestly, like...
That Missy must be tight.
She was out there doing her thing, and...
She sure was.
I don't know, man.
What's her deal now? Is she like working there? Or
Yeah, she has a TV show.
She's the ghost whisperer.
Yeah, she whispers to ghosts.
On CBS.
What?
It's a hit show, though. It's a hit show.
It's been on for a few years.
All right, so anyway, the new single now from Rich is from his album $1 Billion Sound, available at richcronin.net. Also, for more information on Rich's Leukemia Foundation, you go to richcroninhopefoundation.com, charity thing you're involved in, right?
Yeah.
And here's a little bit of your tune, your new one, right?
Yeah.
Anything about Jennifer Love in this, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think
Really?
so.
Well, you still hung up on her.
Yeah, a little bit. No. This song is about what happens during the whole boy band thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
They say hindsight is 20/20, and that's plenty good advice. But in time, we all roll dice. When I was 15, I fell in love with that noise on the radio. It drove me crazy though. Of course, I knew that I didn't have a chance. I'd make it one day, no matter what the circumstance. Cause I just couldn't say no. Crumpled up paper on my bedroom floor. Song after song, lyric for lyric. My dream was out of reach, man, I couldn't get near it. Until one day I was standing right there. Could someone please tell me how the hell I got here?
So here's the story of your life.
Who's the broad?
A girl I'm working with.
You doing her?
No.
You got a girlfriend now?
No.
You sound like a black dude when you do your thing. Right?
Yeah, I
It's
guess
kind of
so.
cool. Right?
Yeah, I was going to say, who's the guy?
Nothing seems to bring me back to you, no matter what I do. Now I'm driving down Route 3.
You producing this too?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Gotta get my fill again. Nowadays life is way more tough. I did all I could do, but it wasn't enough. I went down to Orlando.
When you were working with that girl, did you tell her the secret to making it big?
And they took me off track.
No.
No, you should.
No, maybe I
Show up
should.
in your underwear.
She's good looking. Good looking, too.
Hey, James, you're on the air. What do you want to ask? Go ahead real quick because we're running out of time. We got a bunch of stuff.
Awesome interview.
Oh, this guy's the best.
Fucking hilarious.
This guy's
man.
got
I'm
a real
pissing my
life.
Pants.
Yeah.
Hey, how come you guys haven't asked what were the titties like? Were they fake?
No.
Were they?
Those are real?
Yeah, they're real.
What?
I mean, Lou's.
Yeah. Oh, those are real too.
Those are real too.
They were huge too.
Jennifer Love Hewitt's tits are real, huh?
Yeah, those are
Sounds to
real.
me like you're still in love with her. Actually, you kind
I'm not in love with her. I just, here's what it is.
Was
I
that the
thought-
love of your life, though?
Yeah.
I am.
Here's the thing. She's a great actress, right? She gets paid millions of dollars to be in movies.
Right.
She could fool me. She's crying.
Right.
I love you. You're the greatest guy.
Oh, wow.
I'm crying when she wants to cry.
It sounds like she's a better actress off screen.
Off screen.
Well,
I've never
hey.
been impressed
So
with
I-
her work.
so I was impressed.
On screen.
She still live with her mom?
No.
Nah.
No, I don't.
How were those titties naked? Were they a little sloppy, or they were like really firm?
No, they look good, man.
They did.
They did. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, no, don't lie. I want the truth.
She looks good. She does. I mean, I don't know about now, but I'm going back 8 years here.
She believes she was cheating on you. You're a good guy. You didn't deserve that.
Is there some sort of Boston connection with Lou Pearlman? Because like Donnie Wahlberg and the Backstreet Boys was a Boston kid. Like, are a lot of those kids Boston kids or something?
Well, no.
How do you Boston kids put out?
Yeah.
Donnie
I don't put
Wahlberg.
it
I'm joking.
Was in the Backstreet Boys?
No, the
No,
New
you're
Kids,
talking
New
with
Kids.
New Kids on the Block.
Oh, he was. Oh, I'm
Right,
sorry.
right.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
He was
Danny
New Kids
Wood.
on the Block.
No, but Danny Wood from that group is a great friend of mine, actually. And when I was sick, he was always visit me at the hospital.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
He's a great guy. But
Yeah. A couple of guys can be good, too. You know what I'm saying?
those guys are good.
Well, listen, you guys heard the story, richest single story of my life. And $1 Billion Sound is available at richcronin.net.
Yeah,
Encourage you-
publishers ought to get
sounded
in
good.
touch with
I mean,
him.
I'm a good writer. I wrote for the Jonas Brothers, everyone.
You making some money now with...
Well, I've been out of the business now for 3.5 years with
Wow.
this leukemia. So.
Yeah.